Okay.
Well, hello to our non-existent audience. The nice part about this is we have no pressure at all. It says we have one viewer, whatever that
Yay,
means.
you!
Which is me. I'm logged into my own account on my laptop. So, cool. So this is Hyruligans. This is where me and my son Xander, Introductions. I am James Jamie Chambers. This is
James Xander Chambers. James Chambers and James Chambers. Back at it again.
Between the two of us, we basically span the entire range of the Legend of Zelda video games. When I was a hairless young boy,
Make it sound like you were bald when you were a kid. I know what you mean.
I saw a really awkward commercial on television, which we will play for you right now.
Nintendo newsletter?
Whoa, nice graphics. I'd like to get my hands on that game.
You mean you haven't played it yet? We can play it on my Nintendo Entertainment System. It's the Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those creatures from Ganon are pretty bad. Octoroks, Tektites, Levers too. But with your help, our hero pulls through. Yeah, go Link. Yeah, get Zelda.
Awesome.
Intense.
The Nintendo Entertainment System. Your parents help you hook it up. The Legend of Zelda sold separately.
Don't know if you could hear that, but looking at it should be enough.
Yeah.
It
And
was
maybe the
definitely
most
wacky 80s commercial.
awful example of nerdy late 80s rap.
If you couldn't hear it, we encourage you to definitely just go on YouTube, search up the first Zelda.
Yeah, Zelda
NES
commercials, NES 80s or whatever, and yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. But however, after that, when we got that game, me and my best friend traded. We stayed with each other for days at a time, trading off the controllers when the first person's eyes had dried out and completely glazed over. But as a guy who, already I liked fantasy. I had already been playing like fantasy themed, like role-playing games on my computer, and had played Adventure on the Atari, which I guess is the only other game sort of like that on a console before that, except that time you were playing a square running around. This was cool because it didn't have, it kept the action going, everything moved forward, the game mechanics were clean, and you had an RPG-like experience without having to keep track of levels and all that junk. It was just, you just run around and did stuff and explored the world and figured it out as you went along. So, I know we're basically going through this, Xander has never played through the earlier Legend of Zelda games, whereas I have not played through some of the later ones. I mean, we're talking... all the way through Ocarina of Time, I played all the way through way back in the day, and then after that, my gameplay is like some games, and then the most recent Legend of Zelda games going back a number of years, I played 0. Like, talking about Breath of the Wild, I know almost nothing about it other than it's like, to me, I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's Legend of Zelda's answer to Skyrim. So,
Wind Waker's mine. I'm playing that one.
So without further ado, we're gonna basically the idea is that we're gonna meet up once a week on Tuesday nights, and we're gonna take a history tour through Hyrule and play through these games, and we're gonna talk about it, and then Xander will show off his dorky knowledge of Legend of Zelda lore, both in world and out of the world.
Yeah, and just like deep secrets within most of the modern games. Because there aren't really any secrets hidden in these games because all the future games have references to the old games. So
there we go.
There are no secrets to find yet, but there is some stuff I can talk about things used later in the games.
So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Let's play the original.
And we can start by reading.
Yeah, let's enjoy some.
Is it gonna?
Some amazing.
There we go. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon stole one of the Triforce with power. Princess Zelda had one of the Triforce with wisdom. She divided it into 8 units to hide it from Ganon before she was captured. Go find the 8 units, Link, to save her.
The 8 units. Heart, container heart, fairy, clock, rupee,
Rupai.
Yeah, Rupai.
5
You know.
Rupais. Life potion, second potion, letter, food, sword, white sword. That's the master sword. Magical sword. Magical shield, because why not be magic? Boomerang. Magical boomerang, because why not? Bomb, bow, arrow, silver arrow, blue candle, red candle. What's the difference? Blue ring, red ring. What's the difference? Power bracelet, flute.
Raft, my favorite.
Step ladder, my favorite Mario character, actually. Magical rod, book of magic, key, magical key, map, compass, Triforce.
Triforce. Please look up manual for details.
We don't have that.
I did back in the day.
What should we name ourselves?
All right. Well, we need a serious name, something that will echo through the ages. Because this is going to be it. We're going to use this name for every single game.
Really?
Crap. Okay,
Any complaints?
let's do this. And
Here
now,
we go.
and here we go. We start, and you have. You
What do
have-
I do?
You do
I
not have
definitely run away.
shit.
Yes, I do.
But that's the thing.
It's dangerous to go alone too.
It was a deliberate design decision to
Boom.
not give you your sword when you first showed up.
It's the question, Dad. Did I kill him or did
Now-
he vanish?
He vanished mysteriously.
that's
now,
that
now,
big
what I didn't do, and
goofy
we need to
theory.
do, is if we're going to read. This is always very short dialogue in these games, so I'm going to do a dramatic reading. The question is, should I go with since we're going with an old man wizard-looking dude, should he have been more kind of like Gandalf or Dumbledore?
I like the idea of he's like, oh, please take the sword, Link.
Well, I mean, we could do like
You might die.
OG Richard Harris Dumbledore. He would be like, it's dangerous to go alone.
No, that's just annoying. I hate
And then, of
that
course,
kind
then
of
there's drunk Irish and second Dumbledore, which is like, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And then he
stuff.
slugs whiskey.
I like that one better. It
Okay.
seems more entertaining.
We're gonna do my. You can always do Christopher Lee, as Saruman from The Lord of the Rings, and do it. It is dangerous to go alone. Do you know the sound a man makes when he is stabbed in the back?
Probably something along the lines of, ah, you stabbed me.
Actually, a terrifying thing he actually said to Peter Jackson when he was filming his death scene from the extended version of The Two Towers is he was explaining, because the one thing about Christopher Lee,
He was totally crazy.
he was an actual freaking spy during World War II.
That's, wow.
He actually knew what the sound was when you stabbed a guy in the back, because he'd done it to people. He wasn't just Dracula and Saruman. He was and that man was a badass. So anyway, here we are in Hyrule.
Yeah.
You were wandering around the map. Do you have any idea where you're going?
Well, I know the first dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, as I
but
say,
that's not where we're going
you've
yet.
taken a very indirect route if we're going to the first dungeon. Well, here we go.
What do you mean?
Now
That's
we're,
like
now
the
we're right there.
classic route to go.
No, that's the opposite way I would have gone, but whatever.
You take the long way to get Moolah, but we're not going in that disgusting, dirty place just yet.
Oh, no?
Because it's right here. It's
Yeah, I know where the first dungeon is. This game I have played, I played through this game back in the day, and the second quest as well, because
We're completely ignorant.
for those of you who've never even seen this ancient thing before, you could either play through the original game and beat it, or you could just put the name Zelda in on the character registration screen, and you jump straight to the second quest, where it's same idea, except all the dungeons and the map is different and everything like that, and even what you need to do certain things changes up. So it's just like a remix of the original game.
Man, how unique, right?
So
Cool.
is
Zelda
it-
enemies with.
why-
I need cash, is what I'm doing here.
Okay.
These guys take too long.
Yeah,
The
I
sword
have
sucks.
no idea what you're doing. I would have just gone into the first dungeon because I'm not trying to. I don't know what you need the cash for.
Well, I need items, and I can increase my life before I ever get anywhere in that first dungeon, which is what I want to do.
All right, it says we have 2 viewers, so in theory, for a moment, there was one extra person watching, and they quickly left.
Oh boy, first death of 10,000.
All right, so you're getting cash.
Oh, crap, actually went down. Okay. Need money.
Yeah,
Drop money.
Kill some Octoroks, and remember, you get so many kills without taking a hit, and you immediately can get some stuff. What are you trying to get the money for? Why do we need?
Okay, I have enough. I just need to. Sure, I'll take that.
It's a ferry that we didn't need. Yeah, cool.
Yes. Okay. Trying to remember how far over.
I mean, it's not like the first dungeon is that hard.
You're totally correct. However, dying is awful, and I don't play games in which I can move in the 4 cardinal directions. I play games in which I can move wherever I want.
I see.
Oh boy, I'm lost already.
By the way, I wonder if the sound mixer just doesn't. Everything looks terrifyingly mute on the mixing board.
Oh boy. It
I
does.
have no idea what's happening.
Totally mute. Okay, I think the game volume totally was down. Oh boy.
Yeah, but can anybody hear us at this moment?
Well, the mic is working. I think I just accidentally turned on the game volume. Oh yes. So, okay, I'm not lost anymore. I totally was for a second there. Well,
Wait.
as lost as I was.
Apologize for eating on cam, but we have these Triforce-based corn snack chips.
That's fine. I hate that yes, that's what I wanted too. I just saved us so much money.
Well, now you got some
Blue
bombs.
enemies drop bombs. Which is useful because check this out. I think it's right here.
Alright, we have now found this whole thing as a
And
signature.
now I
Alright, take anyone you want!
Oh, I don't trust that bottle. I know, look at this game. The way they bait you, okay? When you pick one, that's it. You can never get any more. Permanently increase your life or a health potion, like, what?
Yeah,
I don't want that. And so, okay, so by getting the bombs, I have...
You got bombs, and you also have an extra heart container.
There's a shop somewhere on the eastern side of the... Oh, God, I hate the forests. There's a shop somewhere on the eastern side of the map. And... Or, no, never mind. I know where it is. I'm silly. My apologies. There's only one shop that sells a candle, and it's 60 rupees. So I need a little bit more. But I skipped going over there and buying the bombs for 20 because they were already dropped to me. I didn't realize that the blue Tektites died in one hit. I thought they would take more hits. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go kill these other ones too.
Yep.
Because I didn't realize that they died in one hit. Cool. Well, I'm 5 rupees away from what I need to buy the candle, and then when we get the candle, we can get one more heart container, and then we'll go into the first dungeon.
Cool.
We'll have 5 hearts before we even enter the first dungeon.
I mean, I guess if you need that, if you're a candy ass.
If you need it. You remember that to get the better swords of the game, you have to have a certain amount of life.
Well, sure. But, I mean,
So we can just skip the BS and get it now to make it even easier for us.
That's how you want to be.
There's money right here as well.
It's a secret to everybody.
I've decided
Boom.
that's what Moblins sound like.
That's, you know what, I've always feel like that's what they talk like. They sort of like dogs. Because they look like, okay, they obviously, this game's design of Moblins is pit bulls. Like, look at them. They're...
I'll say more
C60.
bulldog.
That's what I meant, bulldog.
Buy
not
something, will you? Sort of southern used car salesman.
I mean, look at him.
You now have the candle, and
So
he.
I
And
know.
it's weird how everybody just vanishes. Like I think Link is a serial killer who just goes around murdering the
See you
shit
later,
out of everybody.
Fridays. Okay. And plus, this next one is on the way.
Ooh boy.
I totally don't remember where it is. I think it's this screen over here.
There's a fine tradition of setting shit on fire,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
and then you have to leave in order to try again because you can't do it on the same screen.
I'm pretty sure you just wait for it to go and you can do it again. Wow, no, you're totally right. That's
It's as if the man who played this game is a, 12-year-old boy knows what the hell he's talking
Is
about.
it one of those? I totally don't remember where this is.
I don't either. So,
Is it one?
Do we
Oh,
really?
it's. I haven't even gotten anywhere near where it is. It's. I know it's on
the amazing part is you've never played through this game, and yet you're like.
I have played this game.
Remembering, you said you never played through it.
I never beat it. I know very early stuff. I want to say, okay, it's green. It's down here. To the left over here. I think it's this screen, and it's like. God, I hate these. Like
Yeah,
this.
Zora.
Nope, it's not
Okay.
that one. It's one of these. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, we have potentially like 2 viewers who are seeing you wander around from screen to screen setting shit on
I
fire.
don't
This is the
remember which-
gripping content our future audience is here to see.
Okay, forget it. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. There's something somewhere of use.
All right, for you children out there, one part of the fun of the original Legend of Zelda was basically taking that candle and setting fire to every stray tree and bush you see, and then the other, of course, taking bombs and blowing up every rock face that you can get to, just to try to find hidden caves and stuff like that.
Dungeon 1.
You're entering Dungeon 1 inside a scary-looking tree with this spooky music.
Ooh, the second song in this game.
But we're not going to call these bats. We're going to call them...
Well, they're keys.
Yeah.
Because bats is too easy to remember for a bat enemy.
Yeah. Not
I love how
bats.
they just placed a bunch of statues here, so you can't just walk freely through the main room. You just have to go around.
It always just... But it's nice because it always identifies the dungeon entrance room.
Okay, I'm just saying, I cannot see...
And these are not skeletons.
These are Stalfos. I cannot think of Stalfos without thinking of the Zelda cartoon style fun of like, kind of like Skeletor's voice. That's
Oh, yeah.
totally what they ripped off for that cartoon. You'll never take my key away from me, stinky Link boy. I mean, look at them. They're like weird little wobbly double.
And they walk like
I don't
this
know
with their
if
little...
they're. I don't know if they have 2 swords or if they're switching hands really fast to try to confuse
I
you.
think there's 2 swords.
But like, no,
Or
oh,
they're-
they're like stabbing forward. They're like, yeah, I
They're
see
like
that.
this. And they're going...
It's so funny. Oh,
And that's
I
how
love
you
it.
fight, right? That's,
I mean, impenetrable offense.
so now we continued our key
Defense,
thing.
really. Checking every room, of course.
Yes.
I will say, the fun of this game, I feel like Keys are the most fun enemy to fight in this, just because like they're not totally obnoxious, and even though they can move in free directions, not 3 but free directions. Do you know what these things are?
Not little blobs.
Yes. But also, like, they're called jellies in this, but they eventually became choo-choos, which are the same enemy. Eastmost
Peninsula is the secret.
Thanks for being vague.
And then you kill him, and then he always shoots at you. So now you gotta find that Eastmost Peninsula, dog.
I don't know what he's referring to be honest.
You're a high school graduate. Do you know what a peninsula is?
Sure.
You now have the map. And you see that this is like the eagle map. Or somebody walking like an Egyptian.
Or it's the lamp from Aladdin. That's what it's always looked like to me, even though I know this is the Eagle Dungeon, because each dungeon is based off another thing. There's always stuff everywhere, so we'll visit every room.
Now we got
Boomerang bros? I don't know.
boomerang assholes who will... But this is a hint of things to come, because the most iconic item in the game, which is not even the item you get as officially in this dungeon. That's the crazy part, is the boomerang is, which is so important, isn't even the thing. The bow is the thing.
And your podcast said that side-scrolling was only in Link 2.
I
or
mean,
Zelda 2.
technically, these old treasure areas have side-scrolling.
I'm gonna switch to the bow.
can't. You got no
Oh,
arrows.
that's right. Ugh.
So as you can see, we got secret doors and block puzzles and traps. And of course, you know, once you got all those bombs, you can start bombing your way to victory.
That's true. Off to the boss. I don't have the compass, but I know where the boss is. It's on the very right wing. Rude. Can I, like... Yeah. I might as well.
Only once, though. Don't get killed in dungeon 1. That's just embarrassing. There you go. And then you just get the boomerang, just pick it up off the floor, even though it's like
Oh, yeah,
the
'cause
most
the
important, awesome thing in the game.
That's not true. The magic boomerang is way better.
Well, yeah, but you know what it is. Hey. We just got something, but
It's a follower. It's on the read the top thing. Right there.
Ta-da! Oh, Kilted1 has followed us. Hey, Kilted1, how's it going?
I'm gonna die to the boss.
Do not hit him in the horn. He's a horny dragon, and that's the only way you're gonna beat him. Hit him in the horn.
Oh, that's right.
I'm like I was making a joke. You gotta hit him in the face.
You know, see, that's the weird thing is like... Okay, oh wow. Shoot your thingy. And I run away.
I shoot
okay.
you with my balls, and you're dead.
Hey. Continue. Okay, cool. Back at it. Straight into the fray. Give me a heart. Give me heart. Give me heart. Give me heart. I mean, the boomerang is totally jank and broken in this game. I mean, you can freeze every enemy with it.
It's amazing, and I mean, I use the boomerang.
This game would be probably impossible without the boomerang, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It is, by an order of magnitude, a more useful and used item than the bow.
Where's the compass?
Yeah. Now you can see the place that you've already been. The fact that you can kill the bats with one little boomerang shot.
That's true. It's very useful. Hopping around. Now thinking about it, I probably could have just shortcutted my way through it using bombs, because sometimes there are holes that you can make.
Yes, I
They
know
don't,
for a fact you can do
only
that.
sometimes they like choreograph it with a. You can kill these guys with a boomerang too, I believe.
Yep. All the little pissant enemies you can kill with a boomerang.
I like how nothing is dropping anything for me. It does not care about me.
Just get your ass over to the main boss. Let's get the first unit of the Triforce. Always reminded me the whole breaking thing, the breaking a treasure into multiple pieces. In D&D, there's a famous artifact called the Rod of 7 Parts, and you collect every piece of the rod in order to reassemble it and do the thing, and that's predates Legend of Zelda by a good 10+ years.
Oh, now they give me hearts when I needed more than usual.
It's nice to be able to go into the thing and don't let yourself get grabbed.
Do you know what those things are?
They'll shove you right to the entrance of the dungeon.
Right, do you know what they're called? Look where they come from. They're called floor masters. Whoops! They came from the walls and they're called wall masters.
I was going to call them bad touch
they're called
hands.
Floor masters. So,
now, if you had arrows for your bow, you could shoot him in the head from across the room.
if I had the better shield, I could just...
Well, there's that too, but you don't have the better shield yet. You can afford that. You pull.
I'm just gonna beast him.
Yeah, there you go. Boom, boom.
Ta-da.
New one. I got 5 heart containers already, and max out.
Crazy how she managed to...
We have our first unit!
She split them into 8 pieces, then they're all somehow also triangles, so like... Maybe, like, can you make 8 into a triangle? Like 8 smaller triangles into a larger one? Because I don't know if that's adding up there.
Dungeon 1 done.
I know where the second one is.
Yeah, we got the second
It's off to the
dungeon.
right.
And then, but you have any more crazy missions of burning shit down or blowing
I
up
could
walls?
remember where that first thing was, yeah, but I don't know where it is. That's the problem too, is like, walking back onto screen over and over again is totally not entertaining. Okay, there's one right here.
Okay.
I think it's the middle one or it's the top one.
All right. Well, at least it's easy to bounce back and forth for a second if it's.
Is it this one? I missed.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell how
Control
far.
your aim.
Maybe it's
Okay.
the bottom one.
Isn't that the middle one, the top one? Or I mean, I can't vouch for this. I'm going in this completely cold. I did not
Okay.
prep.
Well, there's only 5, so I might as well try it.
I'm gonna find out how wrong you are.
No, there it is. It should still be open though, right?
Yeah, you're good. All right.
I don't know what this is. Wait, this isn't minus
It's
20.
a secret to everybody.
This isn't minus 20 rupees, is it?
You're about to find out.
Oh, it's 30. Thank
okay.
God.
There you go. You got 100. What can you do with 100?
I don't know. Buy some?
When do you? What's the cost? What was the dude selling the giant shield for?
20? Or 120, not 20.
So yeah, it wouldn't take much more to get that. It's nice to have a little bit better protection.
God, I hate how you can get hit by your own
Yeah, you
thing.
walk right into a fireball. Bad stuff happens to you, son.
Everybody knows your own magic can't hurt you. That's not how magic works.
I mean, if you
It's
conjure
magic.
magical fire, it will never ever
What is
burn you
this?
ever.
Oh,
130.
this guy's so 130.
And you get arrows, which you currently don't have.
Well, I want the arrows.
Do you want the
You
shield
can get
more?
arrows.
Shield more or arrows more?
Kind of want the shield more.
Well,
than
then why
arrows.
don't you just load up on some kills and
Or I
or
could
die by
Yeah,
walking
okay.
into your own fire over and over
I need
again.
to stop. I've been conditioned to press B for the boomerang, and
Yeah,
now
and
I'm
then-
lighting myself on fire. I have conditioned myself horribly.
Yeah, Michael from the other stream, the Warriors of Whimsydale, is tuning in.
Nice. Is this one of those magic-y walkie rockies?
I don't think so.
It totally is. Oh, there's a character.
Oh, there we go.
Useful. Thank
Link
you.
in his special relationship with the fairy, which, you know, for anybody who's never seen The Legend of Neil, just find out where you can see that. Because my friend Felicia plays the extremely inappropriate fairy.
It's this one. This is the one. If you burn this tree right here, it's minus 20. So, in other words, don't do it. If I'm thinking correctly. Okay, remind me not to light myself on fire. There is, I think it's the screen actually below this one. No, okay. It's like one of these trees right here is also another secret area. Well,
Michael, we appreciate you and all of the clowns who play.
I couldn't use it again for whatever reason.
And for anybody who actually swings by my channel every once in a while, once a month I run Dungeons and Dragons for fundraising.
Easy.
Michael's asking, which is this? This is the OG Legend of Zelda.
Bad camera moment. Ah, it's okay.
This is the original Legend of Zelda, which for here in the US, a shiny gold box of
Oh, it's that
awesomeness.
one. Hello? Okay.
It's a secret to everybody.
I'm either about to lose everything or have myself a big shield. Okay,
Alright,
cool.
Well, you're almost there. Kill some moblins.
That's why I love it. Miyamoto's like, yeah, secret caves of goodness. And then he's also like, hey, I can also screw you if you want.
Yep. And as we were talking about it on the drive up here, it's sort of like jaw-dropping realization in video game history to realize that basically the same team and the same primary designers and everybody were working on this and the original Super Mario Brothers at the same time. Michael says he's never played a Zelda before Ocarina of Time.
Looking forward to the new Link's
Yeah.
Awakening. Yes.
So is he. He doesn't want to play the original one
'Cause it's
as part of our
gross and
series here.
chunky.
He wants to play the remastered versions of every. Well, I mean, there's not that many made so far, but
Yeah, you'd have yourself. You'd technically. I don't consider them remakes because they are sad and horrible, but except for the Majora's Mask. The Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time 3D for the 3DS, which I don't really consider to be remakes. And then you have Wind Waker HD, which is the best remake they've ever done, by the way. And then also Twilight Princess HD, and then Link's Awakening.
Yeah, we would not have
Technically,
any of those
it's
other
Link's
games if it
Awakening
wasn't for this.
Director's Cut or something like that, because the Director's Cut is actually cut. I think it's this way.
What are we doing?
Going to the
okay,
second
as I
one.
say, I was hoping we were going to the second dungeon and you weren't just.
Oh, I'm not wandering aimlessly.
You got reasons to wonder. Let's go to the second dungeon. I guarantee you'll have the loot you need by the end of it. And this is still these statues that you push and they become sentient, animated
Speed
teddy
demons?
bears.
Oh yeah, actually I did have a goal, and it was to get that shield, but we'll get it later. Whatever.
Yeah.
Because the magic shield blocks big bolts of energy.
Yeah, it's super awesome to have, even though you technically don't have to have it in the game. Oh yeah, these are not snakes. These are
I have no
ropes.
idea. Oh, that's right.
You
Yeah.
call them ropes. I mean, why not a snake? A rope.
See, I don't know, because those appear only in the 2D Zeldas, and I love how you have to limit your actions, because if you move too fast, it doesn't actually come up.
The boomerang is your friend with these guys. So is-
Standing in place.
So is stabbing them.
Ah,
Got a couple of keys.
oh, so my friend and I started a Skyrim Let's Play, and he's still editing the first episode because he's trying to make sure it's nice and good. And he's been really busy lately as well. But from what I remember, it should be really funny. Because I had a great time with him playing through it. Me and him swapped controllers every now and again. It was full of just hilarity because we started out the game and then immediately went and screwed off somewhere else instead of following any of what you're supposed to do.
Well, that's part of the Elder Scrolls tradition. Now, Zelda also has a nice free roaming exploration thing where you don't have to. Nothing's making you jump to the main, quest lines of beating each dungeon. And you technically, some dungeons you are kind of like you can't get all the way through them without certain items that you need in earlier dungeons. But there's a few
really,
where
all you need is the
but
ladder
you
to
don't
get through all the dungeons.
have to do them in
This is
order.
the Crescent Moon dungeon.
Oh yeah, nice.
Is there any secrety secrets?
So you should be able to bomb your way north.
Probably. Into the fray. Oh god.
And
Oh,
you're being
god.
shot at
Oh,
and boomerang
God.
from all
Oh,
sides,
God.
and you are very dead.
Break into my room. I'll show you. That was horrible.
Yeah, but you're right here.
Have I gone left yet?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, up and left. Yeah, that's right, because I...
You beat all the snakes. I mean, ropes.
Get me out of here.
Ropes. Ropes.
Sentient rope monsters. I feel like they designed the enemy and they were like, "What is this?" And somebody goes, "Yeah, rope."
I don't know which things are weird translation issues, cultural differences, or just random names assigned to things.
I mean, it's very similar to like the joke Danger Noodle. Cringe.
Oh yeah, these guys.
Sentient fire bars from Mario. Oh god. As Aaron Hansen from Game Grumps and Egoraptor would say, circling ice pucks of death are just the worst. Oh god.
Oh,
Thank
the
you.
clock is very nice to have in a room full of these guys.
Sure, I'll take easy mode. Give me hearts, dang it. Oh! I don't have any keys. Oh, get me out of this
Alright.
room.
What are these guys called again?
Dude, I have no idea what these are supposed to be.
I mean, which ones are the Dodongos or?
Those are dinosaur things that
Yeah.
you can kill with bombs. Just get me.
Maybe we should have paid more attention on the Zelda rap from that commercial.
See, they didn't. They said all the basic enemies. They didn't say any of the dungeon enemies.
I can't remember what these guys are called. If I had that manual.
I'm totally gonna die to this boss. Wait, it's just the Dodongo. Never mind.
Feed him some bombs. It's just
So hard.
sadly easy compared to the first guy. He actually presented a tiny challenge if you didn't have the bow. You can now afford the shield, by the way.
That's true. Yay.
Second unit!
See, it's always weird because you gain the Triforce pieces in this game, and then the Triforce is what heals you back to full health, and then because in later Zeldas you don't get Triforce pieces for beating bosses, they just decide to make the heart container is what heals you back to full health. Man. I still love the idea of like people horribly just like challenging themselves, because you can in every Zelda game picking up the heart container is technically optional.
You could just go through the whole game with 3 hearts.
So there's people that do that, and I don't know how they do it. I believe 8 hearts is to get the white sword, if I am not mistaken. So 2 more and we can get the white sword. Okay. I love that the map at the top is basically useless unless you're in a dungeon. But I know where I am. Kinda.
Yeah, I mean, it just tells you literally which square on the overland
Not
map.
even really, because it's not gridded or anything, so you just kind of have to be like, that direction.
Yeah, but if you're looking at a picture of it, you can usually see it pretty well.
Okay, when you're looking at a picture, totally, you can see it. Okay, I'm at it back at the start. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure I knew where it was. Oh yeah, this way. Actually, I'm right here. I'm gonna get the shield. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Lovely, Dad. Forgot all about that. Remember, stores are one-time use only. Which means I have to go find that other dude again. Why did they... What's the point of 2 different
Get your
colors?
boomerang back on, son. You're on the overland map.
So... There's... Hold on. It's right... Ah, crap. I will take that one as a personal victory.
Oh, let's play money-making game.
Let's play not horrible effect. So, what do you think? I'll let you decide this one.
Far right.
Yeah!
Boom! I am good at money-making game.
I'm good at completely guessing.
No, that was pure skill.
Okay,
Mon
this
frere.
is useless. I don't have the necessary thing.
Boy, you're like drifting out of frame.
Oh, I are?
Yeah.
That's because I need to sit back more. Okay, where was... Oh, it's somewhere over here. Cool. Back this way, I suppose. I love how, like, I get that exploration was necessary in this game and all, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, it's... Some of it is just, like, BS. The hints that, like, they give you are, like... I feel like, unless you're playing the original Japanese version, like... You got the, like, bad end of that deal.
Eastmost Peninsula is the secret.
Like, what does that mean? Yeah, like, okay, so if, let's say you know what peninsula means. Or if you don't. You're gonna go all the way east.
You
and
know
look
that
through
east is to the
entire
right.
east, and then you're gonna find jack crap and then do absolutely nothing.
No, it is the secret, Xander.
Oh, okay, so, like, you're not... Oh, there's an east part of the map.
Yep.
Did you know?
And keep going east until you get there.
Die.
Or you could get killed by moblins.
Die.
Why are you just... Oh, that was great.
Because I was hoping for something. The eastmost peninsula is your
There's
secret.
A cave of wonders.
What's in here?
Buy something, will you?
Oh my god, that's
160 for
whatever.
this screw,
It's
but
there.
hey,
I have it. I'll just get it out of the way.
You now have big shield.
Biggie shield boy. You can't touch me. I don't know where Dungeon 3 is.
And that was the kind of the cool part about the about Legend of Zelda. Well, I know at one point some of those guys will actually reveal a dungeon entrance.
I don't know. Up here's something. God, Tektites are scary in this game. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great, thank you. Well, I found a dude. I literally just walked to a dude who sells the shield for cheaper. So that's nice. I'm near a dungeon. I suppose we can go through it. I don't think I am missing anything. It's right here. If I just keep going up right here, but I want to go up here first. I want to see if I can get the white sword right now. Oh god. Oh god. Look, one Lionel is totally easy to deal with. I love how you can't freeze the weird Zora dudes. Master using it, and you can have this. Oh, I got it. Cool.
Yep, you had enough heart containers.
Alright, so now we have...
The better sword, you have the full shield, and you have more heart containers
So
than most people
this
would.
is the sword that inspired the Master Sword, but so this is
Right,
where...
if you want to go to Dungeon 3, you're going to need to get your ass down to the bottom, the southern portion of the map.
Hold on, there's a secret.
Pay me in our tuck.
Too bad. So we're going to the southern portion of the map?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, you're like near
Look,
Death
I can
Mountain.
one-hit the Zora dudes. You know they actually retconned those and changed their names to not associate the evil bastards with Zoras? They're like Zolax or something.
I think Zoras are supposed to be nice now.
Yeah. But they're totally called Zoras. Boop, 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 boop. Ah, life is great when you have blue sword of choppy poop.
It's a white sword.
Yeah, white sword, blue sword. It's got. I want to say blue because blue is the special part about it. A white blade is not fancy. Not with my shield.
Go down. Go down. No, you're going to want to go,
Left.
yeah, across the bridge. In the south.
I try. There's this lady that sells the potions, I believe, but I don't care about that.
So, 3 whole viewers here. Go down. Go over to the right.
Oh, that's okay. I knew where this was. I thought this was like the 5th engine or something.
This is level 3, my friend. Let's get in here and wreck this dungeon.
Well, it's gonna be quite easier now because I have the white sword.
You have the white sword, you have a bunch of heart containers, and you have the better shield. Big blobs, so they don't even break apart into little
Nope, because I
blobs.
have the white sword.
Now, how does the white sword relate to the master sword?
Okay, so if you look at the blue hilt and white blade, and it's not like so like the magic sword, the magical sword that you get in this is different, and that is just kind of like a secret upgrade, like because it's way more secret than this. So In this game, it just straight up, like, if you walk in there and you can't get it yet, it just doesn't let you take it. But it's like an obvious cave. Like, it's got a big staircase above it, and it's like, oh, it's got the water around it, and it's like, wow. But the magical sword is like, you have to know the Lost Woods path, and then you have to go through the graveyard to a specific grave, push the grave, and then you can get to the magical
You didn't
sword.
want the locked door?
I went up first because it was already open. But the magical sword's way out of the way, so it's like the more hidden.
And you remember these jerks are called?
Iron Knuckles.
What?
Iron Knuckles.
I thought they were called Dark Nuts.
Or, you're right, okay, so it's hard confusion between Iron Knuckles and Dark Nuts because they are the same enemy with slight differences.
Not Dark Knight. Dark Nut.
Dark Nut. Literally.
Just lift up their skirts and see what they're talking about.
So, okay, see, Dark Nuts, here's the difference, okay? Iron Knuckles.
Excuse me.
Can I freeze these guys? Nope. I can't freeze.
No, but you can die like a peasant.
The difference between an Iron Knuckle and a Dark Nut is Dark Nut is only weak from its cape behind it, and Iron Knuckle usually has bigger weapons, which they couldn't do in this for obvious reasons. Give me life, not money. I think, I don't know what dungeon this is. Is it the Happy Fun Time dungeon, or is it the horrible bad timing? Not necessarily bad timing, but like too soon kind of dungeon. God, I hate
You
these.
are not good at fighting these guys.
Well, you have to hit them from the side or the back, dude, and
Yeah.
they turn around
Yeah.
randomly.
Oh, they want to kill you.
It's not
nothing
my
random about it.
fault.
You're gonna die again. Which way do you want to go?
Yes, that direction.
More key. The things too, the game trains you to kill everything in the room just in case
Yeah.
there's an extra item drop. So, we're working our way through here.
First guess, because it's always on the left.
So is it? Did you get the sword from the old man on top of the waterfall?
Yep, there it is.
Does that answer your question?
I just showed it to him
Bitch.
by stabbing him in the gut.
And now I'm just a key in a room full of not bats.
Please.
If the bats kill you, I'm disowning you.
I don't lose to bats, son. Get me out of here. Oh, that didn't lead anywhere. That didn't lead anywhere. Cool, an empty room. Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. I'm sorry.
Did you get? No, we already heard it.
Ah, love it. Look at his face.
Can you bomb the other side?
Usually you can,
Nope. Just gonna wonder, was that old guy just lives in this dungeon and just asks that question of anybody who walks in?
Please talk to me. I long for
Did you?
conversation.
I am so lonely.
I'm so sad.
Alright, we got a map. Ah, the swastika dungeon.
I knew it. I knew we were in this one. I had a feeling.
That's why I get the dark nuts. They're like the.
Censor it, blur it.
But it's a.
These
it's
guys are so
It's
much
a
easier
inverse
to fight.
swastika, so it's cool. I think.
Get away from me. Please. I'm sorry.
He does not give a shit about your boomerang.
They're just so
Okay.
scary. Oh wait, I think I have to go all the way to the left to get the item in this dungeon. Here we go.
You got a key.
I do have the key. The key. to success. Oh, but not the key to using this D-pad properly. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't throw directional. Get out of here. And you're dead.
Bomb that you can't use.
Yep, because I max of 8. Why? Why not?
I mean,
Oh my god. This room is
oh
horrible.
yeah, the little balls with their faces on them.
Die, you die.
I do not remember what those guys are called.
I have no idea. I don't think those really ever got turned into anything. They were generic, invincible enemy. Dog. No. No. Not this room. No. No. Die. Die. Maybe I do it this way.
Oh, so the big blobs are called Zols.
Yeah.
Got the dark nuts.
So they are. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the face things are just called bubbles.
Oh, they're the floaty skeletons. Skeleton heads. So they did get turned into modern Zelda enemies. So the skeleton heads you see nowadays that you're gonna see in literally. God, this is just awful. I don't even.
That's why you're not supposed to actually fight them all. You're supposed to just charge down the stairs and get the item.
Get me out of here.
At least try to kill them after you got the thing. Oh, that's the. Okay, we got the raft.
Useful. Oh, this is where the Eastmost Peninsula thing comes in handy.
Yeah, because
Please die. Stop moving. Stop. Okay, thank God. I have it. Now if I die, I don't care. See, other Zelda games really like get you on the whole like slaying enemies will pretty much guarantee you life. When this is just always just random. Because the newer Zelda games check if your health is low, and if your health is low, they'll prioritize heart drops over money or anything.
right.
But it's not always guaranteed. But like you're probably gonna get hearts by killing enemies. Okay. I can handle 3 of them, right?
So, hey,
No! Oh, I walked right into
or
it.
you could be stabbed in the face.
Hey, that's like free life right there, man. In death, it can only be life.
Michael, yes, we are at the office. I had suggested us doing this in the comfort of our own home,
No!
but this young man wants to be all professional.
That and like, you really think like we're not guaranteed that Jensen's gonna go to sleep and leave us alone.
We'd probably get more of an audience if he was here with us.
That may be true, but you staying up with him is the reason why he doesn't ever go to sleep, because he's not tired.
He likes sleeping in, sleeping late. You know anybody like that?
Nope. Who could you possibly be referring to? God, I don't understand why. They just randomly turn around to face you. They don't have a pattern. I only wanted to kill them for hearts, and now I have less than when I started.
Actually, Michael, I am planning on doing a stream where Jensen and I play through the Dungeons and Dragons arcade video games, because he loves those, and they're fun and visual, and seeing a 3-year-old competently playing that game is actually kind of fun.
I still have to kill these guys.
Yeah, I don't know what level of swearing and inappropriate references means we should actually mark our channel as mature.
If you swear, you have to mark your channel as mature. And I'm pretty sure yours is already marked as mature, because that's what I set it as when you guys started doing your D&D live stream, because you told me you guys were swearing.
Yes, because we're foul-mouthed, horrible people, yeah. As are you.
I do not swear. Swearing is bad. Potty mouth bad. Don't kill me.
Yeah, don't let the bubbles get
Oh,
you, not the
Those
bubbles.
don't actually deal damage to you. They give you I'm doing the thing. This is possible to just shove a bomb inside of him and kill all 4 at once. Or just die.
you can die all at once.
This is gonna be painful, isn't it? We're only an hour in Dungeon 3. There's 8 dungeons and the Ganon fight. Did you know I just did not need to do that. Press
You
the
should
button.
totally use all your bombs to kill those things.
Great idea. Because, you know, like, why would I want to use bombs against the boss? Even though I just talked about how you can potentially kill him way easier. Because the thing is, that's the, like, speed run strat for this game, is to just drop a bomb in the middle. Because a bomb blows up his, like, weird muncher heads instantly. Like, one hit.
Why
But,
are you worrying
like,
about killing these guys?
because they're gonna drop health for me, dude.
I didn't see that. Not
You're
even a
right,
little bit.
but, like, I already talked to you about how it's only a chance.
Yes, I do know how these things work.
RNG and whatnot. RNGesus. Instantly took 2 hearts of damage because they're only walking towards me. Oh, I hate these enemies. What?
Now you know.
Oh my god.
Let's make sure we get right to the boss fight with 1 heart.
I can't, dude. Dark Nuts are stupid.
They're rough. This is called Manhandla. It gets faster and faster. There you go.
I lucked out on that one.
That-
You know that's true.
I would love to say that was skill, my friend, but that was dumbass
I
luck.
am not even gonna front on that one. I got a good skill was the first bomb because I placed it in a smart spot, but that second bomb was total luck. I guessed and hoped he was coming after me. Cool.
Now you have the raft so you can get to Dungeon 4.
That's true. Where's Dungeon 4? Oh, I know where it is.
It's right up here at the...
We're not going there yet. We're going to Eastmost Peninsula.
Because it is the secret.
It is.
Make your way east.
Yep, it's only a short walk. Why is only 1 Octorok spawning? Weird. You want to do me a solid and double check the amount of hearts needed for the magical sword?
I can look that up.
This game frustrates me. It also has the single lamest Ganon fight, but it's no one's fault. But the game, or not the game, no one's fault but the hardware.
There would be 12.
12?
12 heart containers.
Okay. I don't have that many. I have 7.
I think it is just me and Michael tuned into the Twitch channel right now.
That's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Means I don't have to try too hard.
I mean, I'd rather more people watch when I'm playing a game I'm comfortable with than, you know, this chunky controlled piece of sh.
You show some respect for your elders.
This game sucks.
Some
and
of your
everyone
favorite
knows
video
it.
games of all time wouldn't exist if this didn't come along first.
I don't care. This game's still.
Why are you just bombing random events?
Because, you know, checking for things, dude.
What's in that cave?
Have I not already been in there? Isn't that the store from earlier with the 140 shield or 130 shield? I can buy the arrow.
Yeah, you do need arrows.
Boom. The best part about it, it's just an upgrade. I don't have to collect arrows. Cool. That's what I was here for. Oh, it's the ladder.
Ladder gets you that.
That's right. I saw those things in my mind, and I was like, raft. I can just swim over.
That's a raft port.
Whee!
Woot! What just happened? Oh, Red Moon 419 has followed us.
I think this is a aha.
Hello,
this
Red
is
Moon.
what I
There
was
we
thinking
go.
of.
Take
That's
anyone
what I'm
you
talking
want.
about.
Boom.
Definitely the heart container, or container heart. Sorry. Definitely that one. cool. I think you get the ladder in Dungeon 3. Or, wait, we just did Dungeon
You mean Dungeon 4?
I meant Dungeon 4. Die, everything die.
I'm unstoppable now.
I'm killing you too, Stinky. I missed.
No, just run away.
It's so dumb. Link doesn't do knockback, but the enemies do. It's horse crap.
He's 10 years old in this game.
And your point
He is a little boy. When you were 10 years
you
old...
said you played Ocarina of Time. He's 10 in that game too. He's 10 in every game that he's a child.
But then in that game he goes, ha! Ha! And does a little
What's
thrusting
the
things.
difference? Okay, back west.
Are you ready? Are you ready to go? Because the Dungeon 4 is in the middle of that big lake that was north of Dungeon 3.
Okay. And I'm just gonna walk this way.
Now that you have a raft, you can get there. Get some more followers. That's very cool. If nothing else, I'm hoping that by streaming more, we can eventually work my way up to actually getting the ability to, you know, do affiliate stuff.
That would be cool.
Because right now I am a Twitch peasant.
Yeah, me too. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Excuse me. So let's see.
Switch to my boomerang.
Yeah, a boomerang should always be the default.
God, I hate that. What was that?
That was a notification that drizzle is stopping in Marietta, Georgia.
That's
my phone to
great.
see.
I can take my computer home.
Apparently people like the picture of us
What
here
is
at the
this?
office. That's the dungeon we're just talking
Oh,
about.
it's this one.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome. Ooh, look at this sickly puke green dungeon that we have found ourselves
You
in.
remember seeing this color when Jensen was younger?
In his diaper.
That's definitely what I was referring to.
It wasn't just Jensen. Change your
Well-
diapers too.
Hey, change Mel's and Liz.
I changed a lot of diapers.
And I'm sure you changed Jensen or Jacob and Joshua's.
I did at one point, but I have not had to change my granddaughter's yet. Oh, what are these guys called again?
Dude, they're vampires. I don't know.
Yeah, they turn into
explode
bats.
into keys. Red keys too, not even just normal blue keys, but red keys. This is literally, is this Dracula's lair? Because there's only bats and bat enemies.
Oh, they're called Vires.
Yeah, that was in my memory somewhere, but it wasn't coming up.
Yeah, I'm looking this stuff up because I got my own memory.
There's a way to kill them that makes them not explode.
And you can light up this room with your magic.
That's right. Oh, it's a generic room type D.
Yeah, but they made it dark, so it's a little more of a pain in the ass.
Luckily, there is the strategy of just standing over their dead corpse and then swinging again to kill both bats at once.
Nice.
Forget the boomerang, I'm just probably gonna keep the candle out. Notice how these are a different color now? To, you know, be able to be noticeable in the background.
Standing out.
Fairies don't do crap!
Well, that's the thing. The drop fairies are not nearly as powerful as the lake fairies.
Well, yeah, because those are called great fairies, and those are just fairies.
But
there's
don't
a
watch out for bubbles.
They look exactly the same. Yeah, see, this is the ladder dungeon.
Bubbles. Yeah, because then you can just start walking across all these things instead of having to deal with this bullshit. But until then, the Vires will
Rock my crap.
yeah kill all these things to open up that door. You have a boomerang.
I know.
So we've at least earned 2 new Twitch followers to the channel. That's cool.
They're running away, dude. They're scared.
What are my there was a thing.
Watch me be bad at Zelda, people. Oh, you know what these are called, Dad? I know what they're called, but do you know what they're called?
Reach 50 followers. I'm at 33 out of 50.
Very nice. Dad, do you know what this thing is called? The goopy, inappropriate adult toy-looking thing.
Oh yeah, what were those guys
They're
again?
called likes. And they steal your expensive shield if you let them eat you
That's
for too
right.
long. Is there... Aha! Look at me, Dad. I knew something was up with this room. So I pushed the left block. It's literally always the left one. There's the ladder.
That ladder will make your life a little happier.
I'm surprised they didn't bring back raft and ladder for Breath of the Wild. Well, they kind of did bring back raft, but it's not an item. Just tuck a raft in your back pocket, dude.
Stream on 7 different days. So I need an average of 3 viewers. So far, we're almost at 2.5.
Hey, that's great though.
So getting there, and then I've only got 3 out of the 7 different days that I've streamed on, so I don't have that. So if I want to become a Twitch affiliate, I've got to do some extra stuff. Luckily, I know I've got
Well, this is useless.
our friend Katie from the streaming game has offered to be my mentor on achieving Twitch affiliate status.
Nice.
Because she streams a lot and actually knows what she's doing. Dark room filled with stuff.
It's just this room again.
Now you can walk across that pesky obstacle as if it were nothing.
Ignore.
Once you get that magic boomerang,
Yeah, it'll be a breeze.
how come you've made that hard for yourself there?
Because the ladder is weird. You can't walk sideways across the ladder. Okay, I memorized this in my mind's eye. Well, this is the snake dungeon.
Yeah.
You know what's weird? Look, it looks like a rope, but it's called the snake dungeon, not the rope dungeon.
Yeah. It's because, well,
Oh, okay. This
yeah.
thing again.
This is where you actually get mini bosses. Where they throw the old bosses at you as just additional things in your way. There you go. Nice.
You actually need the silver arrows at one point to kill the boss.
You
Walk
kind of need
into
that.
the
To,
waterfall.
you need the silver arrows to win the freaking game.
Really?
That's how you kill Ganon.
I thought
Silver
your
arrow.
sword was.
Now you have to have both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that because I never fought.
And then,
Ganon,
funny
so-
enough, if you play the second quest version, you need the boomerang to kill him.
What?
The silver or the magic boomerang.
Dead looking mofo. Oh god. Okay. That's great.
Now you know that every once in a while, the game will also throw in hidden rooms in the black parts of the map that you can bomb your way to. Now I don't remember which are which without actually looking at a walkthrough, but
Surprisingly, the enemy that splits into 2 more enemies is less obnoxious than the one enemy that you kind of have to just maneuver around to hit. Well, let's see if we can get into this room from here. If there is a secret room here. We'll just take a quick look.
see, I did remember looking at the funky snake map. That it was like, I know there are some just secret rooms like
It's
that.
a rupees in the shape of rupees.
You like cash?
Oh god.
Then it just gives you a big. However, killing them didn't do anything, so this is made to be a block puzzle.
It is. It's this one. See, look. Left block to the left. They changed it on me.
So much for it always being the left.
Well, it was more of an exaggeration than an exact.
Now try not to die from bats.
Stop chasing me, man.
Here we go.
Oh, it's left block up.
Ah, left block.
Oh, I'm still right. I'll take this
So
one.
now prepare to die.
Ow.
And so the hero of Hyrule is fucking dead.
That's okay. Maybe I wonder if there was like one more.
I haven't been in that room yet.
That's a good point. I mean, I have the key for it. But it's probably where the compass
Is to show us toward the place that we were
There it
in.
is.
Yeah.
Cool. Watch this. Whoop. Don't care.
You're like, I don't give a shit. You're not a
I care about the compass in the 3D Zelda games because they show where the treasure chests are. So these guys don't drop shite. So, but these keys do. So I will kill all of them to check. See if they would give me anything nice. But of course not. That would be too easy.
Excellent use of your time.
Like it matters. You know, I'm just saying, like, I know Mimo says it was the adventure that, you know, he made him want to. Oh god. I knew where the things were. I was just trying to avoid the enemies, but that didn't work. Like, you know, Shigeru Miyamoto said he, you know, the inspiration from this game was his exploration as a kid, but like, what was he finding, dude? I think he found some like cult hideout by accident
He
because
was just finding caves and stuff. The rest of this was the concept of underground dungeons. I mean, sorry, that's a very Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh well, so
idea.
you realize that
Even the idea of calling them dungeons as this like an underground labyrinth you explore is a D&D invention.
But like, okay, so my point is though, like, I don't have a point anymore. I guess it just completely slipped out of my mind. Cool. But like, God, I had a whole thing going, and then it just like slipped my mind. Well, that was cool. Instead of getting pushed back, he stayed in place. I love the slow moving.
This is where health potions would come in handy for you.
That's true. If it gets too much, I will go and buy one. So, I mean, I have the money for it.
You're gonna fight a big two-headed dragon.
Yeah. It's better when he's three-headed and the third head just flies around the room. Get me out of here. Is this room better? Because there's that room up.
Yeah, you can bomb your way up here and there from here, I think.
This room is a whole lot better.
Can you fight tiny little blobs?
No, they killed me. Question is, can I avoid jumpy idiots? Oh, that's right. It's up. God, you have to be.
But you have to kill all the bad guys
Do
first.
I really? Die.
There are many, many instances where you have to kill everything in the room before to let you do anything else.
Sigh. I could try shooting with arrows.
Shoot him with arrows. Just cost you.
Nope, doesn't do.
He's like, yeah, thanks for burning money.
Can I block his thing?
No.
Nope.
Well, yeah, as long as you don't mind dying.
I didn't block it. That's
Well.
not what the word block means.
Absorb.
I can, yeah.
Take it like a man. Even though you're a 10-year-old hairless boy. Can you beat him with your one tiny little thing? Oh god. You're doing good. You could earn my respect.
No!
Oh, you could have, but didn't.
Oh, whatever.
I mean, graduating high school didn't do it, but beating the boss of Dungeon 4...
We're gonna get a health potion.
You're gonna go get a health potion.
It should be like right. To the right. Oh, wait, no, it's to the left. Sorry. Screw you. take my anger out on these idiots.
I'll burn all your cash.
Oh, he uses money?
Yeah.
Why do you have nothing, lady?
I just smile.
Hi.
I just like smiling in my cave.
Hello. Gimme. Okay, well,
Wasn't it that other one that you didn't go into?
which one?
The one that was like,
Wait,
when you were over there a couple screens, it was a cave?
but I can go this way.
I mean, you can. Nothing's stopping you.
It's, I passed it. Hold on. Oh, hi. Hold on, I gotta loop around. It's on the other side of where that dungeon is.
I'm sure this is a super useful thing we're doing.
I don't remember what's in it, but you can go there.
I'm going to engage, try to recruit some more audience.
Go for it. There is, if I go down here, I can get, I can get to a cave thing now that I have the ladder. But I couldn't get to it before. See this, wait, what? Oh, I have to go from above. I'm just blind. I thought that was a one tile of water, but it was two. I didn't even like notice that. Well, this cave right here, I can go into. Meet the old man at the grave. Oh, see, okay, cool. Wow, thanks. Oh, I accidentally walked back into it. Please let me leave, Granny. Okay, do not go back into said thing. Okay. Well, that was bunk. I don't know where I can buy a health potion. Other than like kind of far away, I guess. That still didn't heal me to full. Do you know where I can find a store nearby?
Well, I mean, look at this here map.
I just don't know where the nearest one is.
Yep. Here's one with a health potion down,
Is that not the one I... Oh my god, I'm kind of blindly...
no,
thinking
because it
was.
only has health potions and...
Health potions?
That looks like it's only health potions right there.
Okay.
It's down the bottom row of the map.
Yeah, it's to the right of this one.
Hi everybody, I'm the guy who's ducking out of frame every...
Yeah, I have not been here. Why? She doesn't... What? I have not been here and I cannot... There's nothing here for me.
Well, it's all a hollow lie.
I see that. Well, that was great. I can't buy a health potion because she no liking me. Where's the... I guess it doesn't matter now. Back to the dungeon, I suppose. It's just a pain in the butt. Where's the Great Fairy? It's to the left here some... Oh, it's to the right.
She's like directly to the east of the original dungeon.
Yeah. So it's... You screamed over here. I went too far. It's okay. Is this it? Yes. Thank you. Isn't there one on the western side of the map? If memory serves me
Yeah,
correctly.
there's one right over.
Okay, cool.
So there is one a little bit closer. Just try not to get owned on the way to the dungeon.
That's what I'm saying. Try not to get owned through the dungeon is what you really should be saying.
Just go, 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 go.
Well, if we still shimmies while on the raft.
Yeah, because why not? You always like to shimmy your little 10-year-old butt as you're rafting.
That's... Don't get us flagged for child porn.
You know, just blast. Nope, very well.
Doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. We're going.
Totally matters.
Does it? Really? Because we don't have time for that. Was your words earlier? Or no, it was total great use of your time in your super sarcastic voice.
Well, that's what I'm known for. So, let's see. You know, these are the vile vires.
Yeet. Skip.
Yeah.
Skip.
Watch out for the bubbles.
See, they don't actually give you damage. They just make it so you can't use your sword.
Yeah, that still sucks.
Well, not when I'm just walking through the door. I don't give a crap. And this is a completely harmless room. This was the secret room.
I love how it lights back up to reveal a completely black abyss.
Floor, yeah. And then I have to kill these guys.
Right if they dropped a heart.
Yeah, it'd make this next fight super easy. Oh, nice. Dude, get out of here. That'd be too convenient if they gave me one heart for this fight. But now it doesn't matter. Avoid crap. Swing. Avoid crap.
You almost beat this guy with half a heart.
Swing.
You can totally do it.
Swing. 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 Wow, that was
See?
way easier.
Yeah.
Now that I was confident. How many
Yeah.
hearts do I have? 4, 8, 9. 3 more.
Then
And
you
we can
get
get the
that.
magical sword that's like totally broken, by the way. Like it actually makes the game ridiculous. As long as you can hit your enemies, you kill them.
I like that so far.
Me too. And it's only been an hour and a half.
Half the dungeon's gone.
That's right, that was dungeon 4 of 8. Okay. We have the ladder now, which means we can go get the heart container on the eastmost peninsula. Still the secret, by the way. The real thing is going to be you laughing as I die to Ganon over and over and over again. Classic music. I will always love Zelda for its music. The gameplay, I love Zelda gameplay, of course, because like if I didn't love the gameplay, I wouldn't give a crap about the music. But the music is also like super fantastic. It does inspire adventure and getting lost like I just did. But I'm not even mad because I'm playing Zelda. Oops.
Apparently, it is possible to get the Master Sword
Magic
or the
sword.
magical
Without
sword.
ever entering a dungeon?
Oh no, without. Well, I mean, before you even go into the 5th dungeon.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Because I have all the tools to... Oops.
Yep, because with the step ladder, you can get the extra heart.
I think I'm just too far north to go to the east still. There we go. Ooh, that slowed down for a second there, but that's okay. There we go. So that makes 10, right?
Yep.
Because it's 8 per rogue, and it's 16 is the max. So I need 3 more. Already been up there. I'm trying to think off my head where, like, our containers are, but I do not remember. There's one right near the first dungeon. I promise you. There's one near the first dungeon. I just couldn't remember where it was, and you have to burn a tree to get to it.
You mean that one?
Yes. See? I knew what I was talking about. I just had it backwards. It was on the right side, not the left side. Also, isn't... this is something, too. There's, like... I think...
Where's the other one?
That's right, there's 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll check later, whatever. I'm gonna go down. Left. Down again. Die, monster.
So.
Where am I? Oh, okay, I know where I am. This is where the fairy is.
You want to be directly below. Might as well.
Might as well.
You want to be just basically the screen below the dungeon 1.
Yeah, that's where I was looking originally. Or it's the screen. I couldn't tell if, in that picture. I couldn't tell if it was the screen below or I don't know why it went up. I just killed that monster when it was behind me.
I think you're trying to go above where you are right now.
Oh yeah, you're right. Whatever, I'll just walk around. It's fine.
There's another one here that gives you the food.
What does the food even do?
It's like a lure for a monster or something.
Where is it?
It was a cheap giant shield too, 90.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, I already have it. That's right. Boy, this is really expensive. I know.
Food. Mmm.
Munch. You know what's funny about that though? So when they introduced the Gorons in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, they made their...
I'm sorry. It's Matthew.
Something like it.
Hey Matthew, how's it going? Did you not want to go get your thing?
Oh, I tried, but I messed it up because I don't really know where it is.
It's kind of where it should be.
Oh,
like
it's off to the
over
side.
to the side of it.
It's like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I counted wrong. It's 7 in between. Seventh one.
Take any one you want.
As much
But
as
if you're an asshole, you take the one to the left.
yeah. But if you're a complete dumbass, you take the potion.
So even a hot day can't help you sell ice cream? That's no good. Well, I'm eating junk food that I should avoid.
Okay, where's some other ones? I need 2 more. And I get the magic sword.
I will look.
This mappy of Mappington. I have, like, not even been to the top left part of the map. Although I know that's where Ganon's tower thing is. Is there something over here? This seems like an area of secrety secrets. What's this? Oh, it's another store. Cool.
Buy something, will you?
Too bad. Linus. 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 They do stupid amounts of damage. Like, you can't even kill P-hats when they're moving, and even though time stopping them still counts as them moving. Lionel. Oh! I died. Oh, I need the power bracelet so I can move those blocks to use the teleport things.
Yep.
And to move the statues. Because you can't move the statues without the power bracelet. But I don't know where the power bracelet is. Also, totally just died.
Yeah, you already got the heart containers referencing here. I don't remember.
Maybe I missed some of the early ones.
Yeah, I think so. Let me look.
I mean, I remember when I played through this, and I followed a walkthrough forever ago. I've not played through it, but played some of it. The very beginning got me, like, near the magic sword already.
Matthew, Stacy's my sister, and sometimes she doesn't answer me for like 2 weeks. Stacy, yeah, she almost is never on Facebook. So, yeah, I saw her for the first time yesterday at my at a family gathering. Actually, it wasn't yesterday; it was the day before yesterday.
Day before.
All the days are blending together.
Same.
But yeah, she's kind of a hermit and does her own thing.
I'm gonna be honest, I have no sense of direction in this. I had a destination in mind when I came over here, and I am nowhere near it.
At this point, I haven't been on Castle Merrick, you know.
Oh, I am near where I wanted to go.
I mean, it was still in. It was before they started charging for it. That's how long that was.
Where's the power bracelet?
I think it's in the dungeon you're trying to go to.
Really?
Yeah.
Ugh. So I have
Matthew,
8,
yeah.
9, 10, 11.
So my character's name was Benedict.
Whatever, we can just do the next 2 dungeons, and then I'll get the magic sword after that.
Okay.
Just get through it. Where's dungeon 5? I was pretty sure actually the power bracelet was like a secret item though.
Oh wait.
Hmm?
Oh, you're correct. The power bracelet. You were right. Power bracelet is up there, like near the.
What's this? Oh, it's this guy again. He's like, ah, see, you're lost and wandered into my shop again. Buy something. Isn't it here? Is this where it is? There's something here. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, original Legend of Zelda game. It's so weird to me, like hearing people talk about how I never played. Oh yeah.
There's the blue ring.
Yeah, you only slightly can't afford that at all.
Give it to me.
Yeah, the power bracelet. There we go.
5 rupees. That'll help me afford it, I'm sure. Just walk into a wall for a second, like a straight G. I gotta go up and around. I know that. I just couldn't remember what was there, but it was the blue. I don't even know what the blue ring is. Isn't that like the ring of protection or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I remember you can change the way your clothing looks and take less damage. And if I really wanted to, I could grind out the cash in order to,
That sounds completely not fun.
I agree with you. There's
Right
other ways.
now my home game that I was playing that my sister was in, has been on hiatus for a while. So should have been that one, and we are both my son Xander and I and my sister Stacy all playing a Pathfinder game together that we're all players in. But
Itchy eyes.
that one isn't on hiatus, but we just haven't had a recent session lately. I think everybody's just been really busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love both Pathfinder, even though right
Jeez.
now I'm really into Dungeons and Dragons. Excuse me, 5th edition.
I don't want to fight. There's 3 hearts of damage each. It's ridiculous. Oh, this is where that one thing. Just die, just die, just die, just die. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me.
Yeah, the fact that they can shoot their swords better than you.
I dodged.
The candle not going to help you.
I don't think I can stop them, to be honest.
Yeah, Matthew, the 5th edition is the, is what I run for the streaming game that I do once a month.
Okay, killed him.
And player options are good, and definitely that's one thing that Pathfinder has had locked down for a long time.
What? This is a dungeon?
Yeah, this is the dungeon.
No thanks.
And the fact that it's
Yeah, level
literally
9 is-
impossible to beat the bad guy at this point. So I am just
Stupid broken granny.
smiling old lady.
Why isn't she giving me the things? I walked all the way to Ganon's not castle. Yo, here's the weird part is that okay. That place I was just in, it's called Spectacle Rock.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a common Zelda location. Spectacle Rock. It's the 2 glasses looking area of rocks. Dude, these falling boulders of targeting me. They only fall in the direction of me. What about this? Is it right here? The power bracelet? It just hurt me. It just... Oh, shit. What?
Yeah, if you touch them, you get.
But that's how you activate them.
Yeah, and it hurts.
That's stupid.
I mean, it's literally revealing. All right, well, have fun, Matthew. Thanks for checking in with us. We're gonna try to knock a little bit more Zelda out before we call it for the evening.
It's only been an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now it's 10 minutes till 10.
So?
Yeah. We may go. Let's stream till 11-ish.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I watch Critical Role. I'm about 4 episodes behind, but yeah, I've been keeping up with campaign 2, and I'm a fan of those guys, and it was very cool. Matthew Mercer visited my booth at GaryCon in March, so he came into my space and hung out for a little bit and got to meet him. Yeah, well, it wasn't for very long, but he was very kind, and he wrote a nice note to my daughter. Yeah, Matthew, the spot the spot I left off at was when it was right after they got their house, and they were like busy figuring out what they were gonna do with their house, and I was like halfway through the episode, and then I haven't caught up since. But I've watched enough Critical Role and I've run enough D&D to understand there are always going to be the downtime and the shopping episodes and stuff like that, and that's just part of it. If I really cared, I could always just
What is this?
go to the recaps for those and then just skip my way to the more engaging ones. But I don't know. I like watching them play. I usually put it on when I'm doing kind of busy work that I don't need to. It's not creative, so I can just kind of have it as background, listen to it. Almost like a podcast, but then just look over at my iPad every once in a while when something interesting is going on, or if they put a cool map on the table. Critical Role is the only streaming game I watch regularly, but I do check into others every now and then for nothing else, because sometimes you just get good ideas you can steal for your own game. And I am shameless. I steal everything I can get my grubby little hands on, you know, so to speak.
Lots of aimless wandering because I really don't know where I'm going.
I told you to go to.
You didn't tell me to go anywhere. I've been walking around waiting for you to tell me something.
Is all the way at the northeast part of the overworld.
What?
If you had the power bracelet, then you could use the shortcuts, because then you can do the take any road you want.
Yes, I know, but you didn't tell me where to get the power bracelet.
I'm still confused about that my own self. So you know where you rafted, where you, Matt says at the end of the episode, okay. Yeah, I'm going to be catching up probably in the next week or so.
So are you talking about where I went up to that weird castle?
Yeah, I may very well be. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, go to where you had to ladder over to that heart container.
Okay. No, it's the loopy area.
Matthew, funny enough, my 3-year-old son, Xander's little brother, loves watching Travis Willingham's Yeehaw Game Ranch on the Critical Role channel, even though he watches it on YouTube. And every once in a while, I worry about the language they're using, but the fact is, we're kind of a potty mouth family, and so we just make him sure he understands stuff he's not allowed to say. How can he walk over that?
This is dungeon 8. Never mind, not 5. 8.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you've been really good at jumping to the end dungeons. You know,
I
screw
have
the rest of this
memory
game.
Of things, I just don't have the right order in my memory.
It's okay. We're still doing okay as far as blazing our way through this deal. I always remember the Zelda slowdown when there's slightly too many guys on the screen.
Yeah. Please leave me alone.
Zora gonna
This
get
is
you.
where the heart container was.
All right, so you're gonna go. So you're gonna So you walk up 2 screens from where the heart was, and then left a screen, up a screen.
Whatever.
So it says you're gonna do. So when you go, was it 2? It was up to left,
Not where the blue
up,
ladder is.
and then left 8 screens.
Oh Jesus!
Just goes all the way over there, and then when you get there, then you'll see a bunch of statue dudes.
Oh, so I was right where the statues were. I just chose the wrong statue to kill myself on. Actually, well, I chose the right statue to kill myself on, but I died on the statue that would have given me the power bracelet.
Oh, Matthew, yeah, he actually, my son will take the Critical Role, like, opening animation, and he's played it over and over again in a loop,
What?
and he'll dance around with his little foam swords.
I can't go left.
Did we get the order? It's one of these groups of statues that's over there.
I think it's over here.
It's like, yeah,
It's
you
over
have
here.
to, I know you have to cross with a ladder. I think it's like this one.
Yeah, I was down too far. I didn't go up enough. Because here it is. So that's not right then. Oh.
Kills them all.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I'll give you some meat if you don't kill me. Oh god, there's two. Just... Screw it. Run, dude! Okay, wait. Oh, I need to go down one from where I was. Right down that ladder, right there. Or staircase thingy. Because then that'll put me right above where it is.
So it looks like we got a bot.
I got it.
Nice.
A what?
We got someone a bot who's advertising, just literally grabbing names off of our Twitch channel and offering to do something cool for us. Thank you.
So I got the power bracelet.
So now you can use the power bracelet.
Very cool.
Now you can actually take the shortcuts.
There's one right here. Yo, hold up. The Linos can shoot across that. Okay. Take any road you want. I don't know which one it leads me to.
Take the rightmost.
Is this where you wanted me?
I do know.
Oh, is the 5th dungeon up that? I know where that is.
Yeah.
I know where that is. I need to go up here. God, I'm like on my deathbed. If I get in the dungeon, I can die. I don't care. There we go. That's where I want to be.
Level 5 is all the way up here. It's actually not too far from where you got the white sword.
Wait, what is this? Show this to the old woman.
Oh, so this will get her to stop just smiling at you like an idiot.
I think so, yeah. Also, there's something else nearby. Something that may be of use to us.
Yeah.
If I don't die.
That's highly likely at this point.
Right here?
Just get in.
Right here. Get in. Go into this.
Now,
It's the money-making
game.
Which one?
Middle.
Minus 10. Cool. Don't care. P-hats, don't kill me. It's right here. Right here. There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Right into here, and guess what it is?
It's a secret to everybody. 100 rupees.
That's right. Guess what we're saving up for? 100 more rupees, Dad?
To get the
best
the awesome
armor?
ring.
Yes, sir.
Magic ring that can...
Oh, please don't kill me. Oh. God, they're so jumpy. Oh, that's not where I want to go.
Hey, let's get your butt into the dungeon.
It's somewhere around here. It's somewhere. Is it? It's yes. Oh, okay. It's to the left of me. I'm too far east. This is where it is, and I just
Go
walk
up.
straight up and over and over and over again until I get there.
Yep, yeah, because this is the lost. What do they call this? The lost.
Not the Lost Woods, that's for sure.
It's the lost something else. It's the other lost thing.
Lost Cliffs, I don't know.
Lost Hills.
Cool,
And
that's not a thing that ever
This
comes
is
back.
the lizard map.
Cool. I can die in the dungeon now and not care, because I won't have to walk all the way back here. Oh god. These things. You know what's weird about these things? These things, if you're playing in the Japanese version on the Super Famicom, or not the Super Famicom, but the Famicom, and you sing into the microphone of the second player controller, these guys get stunned.
These are called Pole's voice for reasons that make no friggin' sense to me. Like, what?
Literally the easiest way to kill them, you can't do if you're American. Because you have to sing into the microphone of the player 2's controller on a Famicom. But you can't do that. Not in this. And they are super annoying because they're like the strongest enemy.
The only weapon that works against them is the sword and arrows. The original Japanese version of the game, these Enemies were able to be defeated using the built-in microphone feature. Yep, that is a piece of nerd knowledge. Not a mummy.
Hand me a Dorito. Well, it's
a Dorito? What?
yes. Hand me a Dorito. I'm hungry.
That would be a Gibdo.
Yeah, Gibdo, and then if you burn off the clothing, it becomes a Redhead. I clicked the wrong thing. No! I got gacked. Because you can get the Gibdo mask and Majora's Mask. And then they'll dance. I believe they're weak to fire in this game. Because Redheads don't exist. Oh, that was lava. Spooky.
Doesn't matter, you have a ladder. They are tough. It'd be nice if we had the magical sword.
Yes.
You got a bunch of Dodongos.
I chose the wrong thing.
Yes, the boomerang is their weakness.
Ah, yes. Classic Zelda enemy weakness. Die. Die. Well, that worked. Walk forward, idiot. Oh, I don't have bombs. Well, that was a waste. Maybe this room will give me the bombies I deserve.
Yeah, I predict there'll be a bomb drop. Or not. So this game loves giving you the middle. Damn
Yes, I'm
finger.
telling you, this game hates me right now. Cool.
Okay. Because the Japanese, I feel like, decided at some point the undead were afraid of fire.
Ah! Okay. I have the strategy, Dad.
Yep. You can hide out over the lava. The floor is lava.
Yeah, come back over here, nerd. Easy.
And you have the compass. Your favorite item ever.
I only like the compass in 3D though, like it's because I like to hunt down all the treasures. Thanks. Really?
You just did that to yourself.
I hate that. What kind of game does that?
This one.
The game that hates me.
This is
So
the back
that's
before
fair.
games held your hand and wiped your ass for you.
Clearly you haven't played Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's harder than this game, dude. Promise you. The game's hard to be good at in any capacity because you have your weapons break on you. Even the Master Sword doesn't stick around to help you out. It just plops you in, you die over and over and over again. If you can wander to wherever you want, right? But then you just get clapped left and right everywhere you want to go.
See the creepy lizard face thing?
Sure. I don't have bombs.
It gets dark in there again. But you know there's a room to the left you can, well, you said you can't bomb. So these
See?
guys are not dropping bombs at all.
Nope. Bombs?
Dig Dogger hates certain kind of sound.
Isn't that this boss?
He hates rap metal from the 1990s, like we all do.
Isn't that this boss though? From this Dig Dogger? I'm pretty sure-
Dig Dogger is the big boss of the whole.
Oh, from
dungeon,
this
yeah.
dungeon, yeah. I don't have the recorder, or I have to find it in this dungeon.
Yeah, it's the treasure of the
Of
dungeon.
this dungeon, yeah.
Of course, you can't kill the thing.
Nope. Going left would be too convenient, Linky.
Dropping useful treasure would also make way too much sense. This is long before the hook shot was a thing.
Why? Please.
Michael, I feel like everything is afraid of fire. Is a universal way to get rid of most everything.
That's a fair point. Yeah, I'm one frame from being able to leave.
He'll
Shut
not
up.
let you leave until you have heard about the dig dog. I hate certain kinds of sound.
Who let these senile old men into caves? And
Look, these
dungeons?
guys just live in here.
I understand them being crazy. Four hits with the blue or white sword. The blue or white sword. At least these guys stay dead. Because they count as
Common
bosses.
courtesy.
They count as bosses, so they stay dead. Ah,
That's
useless room number 3.
It's like, with no bombs, you suck, Link.
I'm pretty sure I have to go that way too. Stop with the fire hurting me.
If you had a bomb, you'd see if there's a secret room. But you don't have any bombs. You suck.
Stop randomly choosing a direction.
It's not random, it's the direction you're in.
No, they don't target you. They just wander around. He just chose to randomly start walking my direction. I got cornered. I'm never gonna get anywhere because when you die, you get 3 hearts.
That's what you
Enjoy
start the game
collecting
with.
this heart containers of useless bullshit.
This is why you want to spend your money on potions.
I can get potions until now.
And now you want that ring.
Yeah, because I'd rather take 1/3
Don't shoot
damage.
a bunch of arrows.
I'd rather take 1/3 damage than, you know, healing myself because it's. Oh, I keep walking into this room because I forget that I can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Screw you. Fire is the same as an explosion. Not. Someone's calling me. I choose to ignore you. It was no one important. It's one of my friends.
Don't tell your friends that they're not important.
Well, I'm busy, so that they can F off. It's probably just... Okay, now I'm scared because last time they just came over and got me without asking me if I wanted to be picked up. Hey, I'm busy at the moment. Can't talk. Sorry. And
This
I
is
will
the
throw
gripping-
in a nice heart because I love my friends. Cool. And now that problem is taken care of.
Well,
Next
You
problem.
were halfway out of frame. That is your problem.
Sorry, I scooted over to grab my phone. I got bombs!
4 whole bombs. Now you can kill that.
No!
Hey, but you still got the bombs.
That's true, because you don't
You
drop items when
You
you
can
die.
go kill the Dodongo. Thrill as Xander checks his Snapchat messages. Tell whoever it is they can watch us.
Oh, I accidentally pressed select. The crazy, like, end the whole game thing. Okay. Prepare to eat bomb. Douche dongo.
Only-
No!
You're getting a little too excited.
Dude, it's not my fault that they choose to walk in random directions and then I have him walk into me at all times.
Why is the game getting harder the farther you go?
Who designed this? It's not. It's supposed to get easier. But like he's
the boomerang not working on?
Dude, the boom. I'm not gonna boomerang sword, boomerang sword, boomerang sword. That's 8 button presses to kill one enemy, man.
Yeah, but when you're you're whining about these things, and when they're not moving, they don't go in random directions. Now, do they?
That doesn't help me when there's 3 of them.
All right, feed him some bombs.
Take this. Walk forward.
I do not.
Dude, why?
Do
Just
not get
walk in a
your
random
sensation.
direction.
There you go.
What's the point? What's the point? I don't
Replace
need
the
bombs.
Yeah, you do. Look, there's gonna be a secret room right up there.
Give whatever's in here. Yes, easy enemies. Die, die, die. Give me that heart. You die too. You're dead as well. Free key. I can go down now. Oh my. Oh no, I spoke too soon, Dad. No. No. Die, monster.
You want to give me the controller for a minute?
It's okay. It's all good.
All right.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's
We're up to
just,
3 viewers again.
just really
I
obnoxious.
assume is Michael and somebody. I don't know if Matthew has rejoined us or if it's somebody else.
Die. Ugh. Oh my. Look who's back, Dad. Because I cleared the room, I guess it counted. Oh, and... Okay. Ow. Die. Die. Nope. Nope. I literally used just enough bombs because I jacked it up. Wow, this time I have 4 hearts. Screw you. Screw you. Thank God.
Never are you happier to see a clock.
Seriously.
You don't have any bombs to bomb your way into the next room.
But they'll... No, this is not a bomb room, dude.
Yeah, but look, there's a room to the left that there's no way to get to.
I bet there's a secret somewhere.
No, because otherwise it'd just be a door like the one you're in.
Yeah, but sometimes you can push a block and
you
a
push
little
a
hatch
block, it's
appear.
going to open the door above you.
Yeah, but also sometimes you push a block and a little hatch appears in the corner. Well, if I can at least leave. I killed the Dodongos and it didn't give me any bombs. That's not my fault.
You were just stuck in here forever.
Excuse me? Can I leave? At least?
It's always the left one.
I know, but I tried the left one. What? It just automatically made me walk around that. Stop! I'm holding down. Okay. Just want to make sure. Because it's very picky about you standing in the direct middle. Am I stuck?
Something's wrong.
Dude, I have a feeling that this is not good.
Is it because you got the clock?
I might, maybe.
You
Oh,
just suicide your way out. Except you can't.
How to not be stuck. I don't have bombs. I'm definitely stuck in here.
Yeah, so use a bomb to blast a hole.
That's great.
It says defeat all the Gibdos in this room, and some bombs will be left for you as a reward.
Bull!
That didn't seem to happen. So blast a hole in the wall to the left.
Yeah. So here's the problem. I can't save or die or
Something seems to be broken, but even still, with all the monsters defeated, and the things,
I definitely pushed every block from every angle. I have defeated all monsters. There's nothing.
I believe we've experienced some sort of glitch. This is terrible and awful. You can't even kill yourself.
There's nothing invisible, is there? I am fairly sure. Okay, well, instead of... We're gonna do this the easy way. Is there... No, those are actual game items. How about that one? Aha! Wow! Would you look at that? How
Oh,
convenient.
by the way, you're no
Yes, I
longer.
know.
You're making it
gonna.
remove.
I'm just gonna open that up and disable it.
Yeah, just we did a cheat just because the game screwed us.
It's not my fault.
We're trying to actually play this thing.
I think that what I said only bombs, but that happened. So we're just gonna pretend the game will sort itself out when I die again. All of a sudden, I have all that, so that's great. I just wanted bombs, and it gave me everything. Oh, that went horribly not as planned. It's not my fault that the game broke on me.
I gotta fight 1,000,000 blue dark nuts.
I think I can get to the, You think I can, get the magic sword now? Why did that happen? I only wanted bombs, and I specifically selected only bombs. I wasn't trying to be all cheaty.
No, you're just trying to get out of the room we're stuck in.
Ooh, stop. I was
Now that you
hoping
have all the
that would
keys in
happen.
the universe, you'll never need a key again.
It's
ever.
just, that's lame, because I wanted to collect everything. And thanks to this game's freaking jank, I have everything, and that's lame. That's no fun at all.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's the keys are the only thing that's really that egregious.
What? You didn't realize that it gave me every hard container in the game?
Paul John's Life has joined us. Hey, Paul John's Life.
I accidentally gave myself everything. Not like every item, but I gave myself max rupees, keys, bombs, and hard containers, which is weird because
Yeah.
I was just trying to fix an error.
Yep, I see. I mean, I get it. It was that's all you're trying to do is get you out of that room we were stuck in because something was glitching. Oh well.
I didn't want to, because I would have had to, like, there's really nothing there.
No,
I bet
it's
there's
just there to
something behind this.
tease you.
I might as well use these freaking infinite
Yeah.
bombs to my advantage, huh? What's the point of going through here? So far there's... Okay.
I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Oh yeah, this gives you the 12 bomb upgrade,
Really?
which of course now is useless to you because you have 247 bombs.
See, the weird thing is, I had the max amount of rupees you can get in the game, and technically the max amount of keys you can get in the game, but it broke the bomb counter. Cause I have the max value of NES hexadecimal. Maybe something happens if I kill these guys.
Your strategy sucks.
My strategy means I don't have to get near these guys and die.
Guess you're trying to whittle your bombs down again.
Yeah. I'd love to remove hard containers from myself, but maybe it'll all sort itself out. Because cheats are not permanent, so from my experience in like cheating on old NES games to make them broken. from memory, cheats never lasted. Only just the stuff that was saved. Because I never actually triggered the, a heart container to get those hearts. So,
Gotcha.
like, usually they don't actually, like, stay. God, it's just so hard to get around them before they turn and look at you. I mean, no damage is still some damage. Yeah, run away, loser. You like bombs, huh? Just no damage to that.
There's so 200 bombs left.
Yeah.
That old man would let you have a 12 bombs.
Whoa, dude.
12.
12. That number's a bit big.
One toot on this whistle.
Alright, Toad.
One toot on this whistle will send you far, far away places.
Da-na-na-na.
And did you know that the bad guy is sensitive to certain kinds of sound?
I wonder if it's the... Did you know that that's the flute song that you play in this game is the same song that you play in Ocarina of Time? Or not the same song you play, but it's the intro song to Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time's title screen starts with doo 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 doo.
It's an iconic sound if there ever was one.
And when you play the whistle, oh, that's right, you can't use cardinal directions in that, but see, Ocarina of Time. I'm a smart boy. I know where all this. I played all the Zeldas. Get me out of this. I mean, hey, it got me out of the room.
That is one way to get out of it.
Why did my boomerang turn white? Whatever.
Well, you still have all the heart containers, all the keys, 200 plus bombs.
Whatever. We're gonna get through it.
It's not your
We're
fault.
gonna get through it.
You did what you had to do.
I don't know what happened. How sudden, like, I was, like, if it had given me infinite bombs, like, whatever, I don't care. Bombs are bombs. They're only useful in so many occasions. But, like, the fact, oh, it's this room again. I've walked into this room like 100 times. I have to go to the right. It's just, like, the fact that it gave me everything. It's frustrating. Because now to be honest, at full health, I no longer feel a sense of accomplishment. Of course, right now, I'm
course,
just
now you can
gonna
be
die
killed. See,
over and over again.
You may be infinitely badass, but you still keep dying. The problems with the fun for Liz thing. Let me look. It just loaded up for me. What problems are you seeing? And are you doing it on mobile or a computer?
Oh my god.
Okay, got it. Cool. And yeah, I'm actually about to post a new blog talking about what's going on for those interested in her treatment and everything that's happening. That we're gonna be. I already wrote the blog. I just gotta edit it and post it tomorrow. But the short version of it is that June is my daughter's restaging month, which means that she had a bunch of tests done, like a new bone marrow biopsy and a bunch of other stuff. That was at the beginning of the month, but we have to wait until the 25th in order to actually find out all the results. And so I talk a little bit about that in more detail in that blog.
Just jank my way to victory. They can't hurt me
Gotta do
unless
what
they
you gotta
touch
do.
me. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. Technically, I already had a key. I had 3 keys, or 2 keys, before everything went to shit. What's this? What's in here?
All these guys, and you can't scream at them through your controller like you're supposed to be able to.
I see the laser beam, and I'm holding it. Does it die instantly?
No, it becomes a little ball, and then and it becomes vulnerable.
Oh my god, that's horrible. That is horrible.
If you had the magical sword, you'd be doing twice as much damage.
Where am I actually? I'm up in the mountain.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near a berry.
If you go down, you have a flute.
Oh, and I have the, I can push the rocks now. I can just come back here. And,
Yeah.
So, okay, well.
Use the flute.
What does it do?
Summons a freaking teleport.
Oh.
And then it just cycles through different, like the dungeon entrances.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool, then we are going. It's done 3.
So you want to go near.
Wait, I want to be here. Never mind. I want to be here. This put me closest I'm gonna get. So, there should be a great fairy. Not that way. Wait. This thing.
Give the note to the old lady.
Correct. Take this.
Just stupid, silent old broad.
Bastard.
Buy medicine before you go. She suddenly became like,
Wait, I don't want to buy this.
yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I want to get the blue ring.
You got 255.
It's 250 for the blue ring.
All right, then go get the blue ring, you big baby.
This is where the great fairy is. Get me up here. Slowly but surely.
And you might as well get the magical sword while you're out here.
That's what I was gonna do. Oh, I'm over.
Get that, the blue ring, and then you can go in there.
Where's the
and
blue
stomp
ring?
this.
It's
Somewhere.
up here. I found it.
That dude.
That's not it.
Not a blue ring at all.
Which guy had it? There's a dude around here that has it. I just don't remember which guy. Oh, it's under this thing right here. How did I not take damage when I was in the middle of them?
No.
I got
idea.
real lucky on that one. Okay, poke, and then he comes flying after, and I kill him. Ta-da! I don't remember which one it was.
Magical teddy bears.
There it is. There it is.
250.
Boy, this is really
Too
expensive.
expensive.
No shit.
Thanks, Jack Wagon.
God, and all that cheap money is now gone.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm white. Wait, it's not wrong.
You are the whitest. Now go to the graveyard.
Yes, that's where I'm headed.
Which, you know.
I know how to get there, Wheeler. Oh my god, oof, lag.
I mean, if you teleported to Dungeon 6, you'd be really close.
Dungeon. Well, I'm like right here near the Lost
Alright,
Woods.
you're fine. Alright.
It's, well, it was northwest, southwest.
You could have done it my way.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee I'm gonna warp straight to Dungeon 6. You want me to just warp around until I finally get to it, or just like go there? I already know it's the northeastmost graveyard area.
Yeah.
Spooky ghosts. Are these called Poes still? Because the ghosts in Zelda are always called Poes. From what I know, at least. It's this
Named
one.
after, yeah. Named after Mr. Edgar Allan.
Oh, I'm
It's-
stupid.
Yeah, it's the middle one.
Yeah, middle. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, beep.
Master using it, and you can have this.
La 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 la. Okay, now I'm broken.
Oh, holy crap!
What?
Oh, the guy who's been talking with us for a little bit, he's an old school guy from Genie back in the day. That predates your birth by a lot.
Ooh.
Back before there was this whole unified internet thing, we had online services.
Dude, look, now I can kill these idiots in one hit. And I can block their stupid beams of dumbness. I kill the blue ones in 2 hits. I kill everything.
It has been a year or two. Yeah, my original email, j.chambers@geis.com. The very first email address I ever had. It no longer works.
So don't spam it.
Or do. Nobody cares. I don't think that exists anymore.
You probably can't deliver emails to it.
I mean, Genie was the whole thing, was the General Electric, which still owns like a stupid amount of stuff.
Oh, I can just flute my way to
Yeah.
whatever.
But Genie had all these servers they were using, and then they didn't need them in the evenings when they weren't working. So they were like, we can use this to host this, like, you know, online service. And that's why it was cheap to use in the evenings, but premium price.
Thanks. Took me 1 screen to the
Yes,
right.
that's the power of teleporting. 50 feet that way.
That's not
I love it when you just
I didn't even take damage from him.
shoot
He
you.
has to
right
hit
in.
me twice before he can do any damage to me. Where's this? This isn't where I want to be, is it? Aha!
This would be the
the
correct-
one I've already been to. Look what's around me. That's not where I want to be. 101. Cool. What? He's walking through the walls. Stupid game design.
Now we are teleporting our way through the greatest hits.
Oh my god. See, this is dungeon 2 or whatever. Or 4.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here. Stop taking me here. What's the point? Dude, what is the point of this? I thought you said it took me to the dungeon entrances. It's only taking me to 3.
I
3
think it takes
dungeon
you to the ones you've beaten.
I haven't been to 2.
But it's also sort of random, I think.
Guess we're walking.
Or you could use your magic, or you use your magic bracelet to take the path.
That's true. I know where the nearest one is. That's over here.
We're at 10:34 now.
Well, if I hadn't been struggling, we would be farther.
But we do need to cut it off at 11 because we still gotta finish a few things.
Yeah.
And I gotta get up early and take your sister to the hospital.
Oh. It's the right one, right? Dude, please spawn. Thank you.
Dude, I remember when they upgraded to the accepting my 9600 baud modem, and it just suddenly the text just flew by the screen. That was just, it was made me so happy. And then I got made a staff member and did a bunch of work just so I could avoid all the premium charges.
Oh, it was already here. I don't know which one it was. The middle one? Yes, the middle one.
Take any road you want.
I want to go to the left now.
And don't touch the magic teddy bears.
Well, I'm magically broken at the moment, so don't care.
Oh! Raid! We ring raided.
Oh, sweet. Well, I'm being drained physically and mentally from this old game is destroying me.
Hey.
Oh,
Howdy, howdy. Well,
this dungeon makes me want to shoot myself.
Well, the good news is most things have been restored to something a little bit more sensible, but We had the game glitch weirdly where he got stuck in a room
And I couldn't leave.
where he couldn't leave because
if I quit the
it was
game,
yeah.
I would have had to like redo a whole bunch of crap.
So in order to
I just quickly tried to activate a cheat that gave me infinite bombs, and that's what it did at first.
he gave it he
And
did the
then
bombs go to the
it
room.
like messed up when I was trying to close it, I guess, and it gave me all the heart containers. It gave me max money, max keys, and max bombs. But
So the only thing left is he's got max hearts, and he's got 252 keys, which is ridiculous. But at least everything else is back down to normal.
What can I say? I'm a hoarder.
No, well, I mean,
Cheating is bad.
yeah,
I was trying to fix.
we were not trying to cheat. Unfortunately, the only reason he activated that cheat was because the game glitched and he was stuck in a room. There wasn't even a way to kill himself and go back to the dungeon entrance. It was just he was just stuck. And so we activated the bombs cheat just to get him out of that room without having to restart the entire game. Unfortunately, it popped up those other two things. So, definitely ahead of the curve on keys and a little bit on heart containers, but
I don't have that many more than I was going to have.
yeah. So it was
Well, who
definitely
ended
not true. Other than that moment, the whole idea is to play through this honestly. We've glanced at some maps and done some things, so we're not just wandering around too, aimlessly. But other than that, we've been playing actual gameplay. We've been going straight.
See, there's only 3 more dungeons. What the? I can't read because the microphone's in the way.
What? So if you guys have all those gold pieces, does that mean you basically can't move? I thought about going back to some of those old school D&D games from the gold box era and back in the day.
Where is dungeon?
Oh, I remember Pool of Radiance. I played all the way through Pool of Radiance. Had the same party all the way through Pools of Darkness.
I don't know where dungeon 7 is. Yeah, because there's only 3 and you get to. A demon. What? Is that the tree one?
You said he says no game sound?
Really?
You must have...
Maybe it's just too far muted. Yeah, it's probably just way too far muted. Did that do anything at all? Except for freeze my game.
Yeah, Pool of Radiance. Yeah, I didn't have the Commodore. I didn't have the Commodore 64. I had the Apple IIe, which is what I played all the original Gold Box games on.
Yeah, we were trying to keep the game volume down.
And then I switched over to. Then I had an IBM XT that I did all the later games on. Well, all the old later Gold Box games, and then later a 486. Spiders. What are you gonna do?
Well, because they just jump sporadically with no indication of where they're going. It's terrifying.
By the way, I think you guys are officially our first raid. Well, on my channel anyway, because I am still a total Twitch noob. I only barely even understand what raiding is.
Or at least in the general sense, you take your channel. Basically you take your viewers and you send them over to attack. This is level 8, but I don't care because I don't know where level 7 is. Oh boy, spooky scary. I got 5 rupees for killing what was at one point a boss.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was one of the coolest things. The fact that you could just stumble into a dungeon you're not technically supposed to be going in yet. You can explore the map, run around. You know, I meticulously bombed and burned every damn thing on the overworld map for this exact reason, and of course also tried to bomb every single bare wall. How many of these things have we killed at this point?
This makes 4.
Have you played Cadence of Hyrule yet?
I don't have any money to buy it, but I really want to play it because it looks really fun.
I've literally heard that title, but I don't even know what it is.
It's like a beat game almost, in a sense, but it's really cool. It's kind of hard to explain what kind of.
He says, "Oh, I broke it." Those bubbles are getting.
Yeah, I was trying to swing, but I couldn't. If you heard me mashing the A button, it's because I couldn't swing the sword. Bubbles in later Zelda games are just ridiculously frustrating.
It's a Bible.
That's totally what it's supposed to look like. I love how, though, if you look at it, it's backwards, because that's how the Japaneses do it. So we got the Book of Magic, not that I know what it does. I'm assuming I just need to test some walls.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. This is the lake that you have to dry up.
Oh, that's right.
With the whistle, and it's the pond. And I'd forgotten that one.
I don't know where to go. We can go to that one later. But...
You don't have to worry about running.
That's right. I know that's because that's left of where the other Great Fairy is.
But you wish you had the 12 bomb upgrade now.
No. I wish I knew where I was going. Finally, another room.
That way is the way you're going.
There we go.
You only have 253 keys, so watch your inventory. You can no longer bomb spam. He literally pushed you out of the room. Why don't you just run over there to the right for now?
Because there's 2 doors that'll open when I kill them.
Yeah. There's a compass, which is super useful.
I guess so.
You're like, and I'm out of here.
Dude, those enemies still take like 3 hits to kill. I'm not messing with them.
Even with your magical mega sword.
Big NES emulator.
It says, luckily they don't respawn unless you leave the dungeon or die. Yeah. I'm gonna have to look up Cadence of Hyrule now, because
it's really cool. And the music is really good.
I mean, the music of Legend of Zelda has always been a highlight.
Yeah, it's like remixed Zelda music. It's really cool. What is going on? Please. It just breaks it. Okay, no, it's okay. Key doors.
Yeah, you
can't break key doors.
I think you got a lot of keys to spare.
Give me that rupee. Alright, just walk through.
Yeah, he can't hurt you now. Oh, the long dashboard, yeah.
It's just hard to like turn in this game.
Admittedly a tough game.
Not a long one at all. You notice how far we've gone without cheating in just like 2 hours now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
And the fact that we, we're not having to sit there and stumble our way through it like you would have it back in the day, and we've, taken a glance at a few maps and looked up a few things. Yeah, seriously, cardinal directions. There's no diagonal. That doesn't exist. That breaks all the rules of
But it totally
physics.
does. Because enemies move diagonally, and the boomerang moves diagonal. They just
Link
didn't.
can't.
They didn't program Link to move diagonally. Why? Because they didn't know how to make that function with the fact that he only swings his sword forward.
He's only 10 years old. He hasn't learned how to step diagonally yet.
Well, like, you think about this. They could only program his sword to go forward. So
Yeah. He doesn't swing his sword. He
because that's what they did in Link to the Past. You can swing diagonally and move diagonally because he swings outwards.
Hey, that's one thing Zelda 2 has going for it, even though you're a hater.
What?
That you can
There's no diagonal movement. It's only
no, but at
forward
least
and
there's
left
some
and
different
right.
fighting technique other than.
Look, I got another key.
I know, it's super important.
Well, yeah, because you can crouch and do the bottom stab. You can even do the jump stab thingy. It's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
These are all one-hit kills.
Oh, the whole jump, the jump on people's heads.
The
Yeah, that was
pogo
the
stick
move.
is 100% from Zelda 2. See, know your moves from.
And it was
relax,
also
relax
Zelda,
for Smash
the
Bros.
acrobatic Link from Zelda 2.
Enemy has the bomb.
Here's the bomb. I'm not the bomb. I just sit here in this room.
There you go, everyone. The 10th, every 10 people walking into an airport has a bomb. Count carefully.
So many watches. But I was saying the acrobatic Link from Zelda 2 is where we got the Link from the cartoon. Zipping, bouncing around all over the place and saying, "Excuse me, princess." Well, we're gonna get to that cartoon. I'm gonna put together some clips for next week.
Oh, hi.
You gotta beat one of him. There's 3 of heads now. 4 heads. The Mega Blaster Sword, and you got all the heart containers. So.
Yeah, I really like it. There's no, I can't pick it up. So
Link to the Past is still best. Link to the Past is one of my favorite video games of all time.
It is probably the best direction for a Zelda game. Yes, I'm always out of frame. It's probably I think it is the best Zelda game ever made, simply because they finally like maximize their potential with the top down. That's why Link Between Worlds is really good too, because they just ripped.
Which I need to go back and finish Link Between Worlds, because I was just getting going in the Dark World before I had to give the game back.
See, like, people really like Ocarina of Time, but that's really just because they used as much of the whole like big open 3D space you can explore to like as much as they can, and that made it really fun. And obviously, I really like Ocarina of Time. I think the best 3D Zelda out there, there's a lot of really Zelda critical people out there that agree with me, is that the best 3D Zelda game is Wind Waker, because they maximize their potential with 3D space for that game. Although it is very easy, it is a very good one.
Yeah, really looking forward to the remake of Link's Awakening, which is, you're like the third person who said that just today, because
that game
it's
beautiful.
It's a solid game, but it was limited, visually.
That is the best reimagining of a 2D Zelda game I have ever seen Nintendo, and it is super cool. Wrong about the Wind Waker. I mean, hey.
Wind Waker is his personal favorite. And that's Wind Waker's a very divisive Zelda title.
I think Wind Waker would have thrived if it wasn't so easy. That's where everybody hates on the Wind Waker, because it was too easy, but
what is this magic and sorcery? This is worst art direction. They'll age like better. That's the thing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why it turned me off when I first saw it, because it just looked so different with the whole cel-shaded.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know how to block out my nostalgia vision. Trust me. Wind Waker, the original, did not look that good, and I thought it was really weird too. But why did everything just die? But like, The HD remake of Wind Waker is probably, other than Breath of the Wild and like the
Is there a
Link's
secret
Awakening,
in that room, by the way? Was there a block puzzle or something?
other than like the Link's Awakening remaster and Breath of the Wild, like the Wind Waker remaster is probably one of the prettiest Zelda games out there, like for sure.
Yeah.
Because they really improved that game when they went back on it.
Boss bat, yeah, boss keys, because nothing has to have a simple name. It's not a snake, it's a rope, and I don't know. It may just be a stupid room. I don't know.
I did not get the map in the previous dungeon. I just kind of charged through it, got the item, and dipped after killing the boss. I'm just gonna sit in these enemies and kill them. Whatever. What is over here? Oh, look who it is.
This guy, Mr. I'm a giant ear with an eye in the middle. Candy ass.
I know. What was that? Whatever.
Keys? You know you want those keys? We got 254. You had one room for one more.
Not even noticed that.
Fairly new to streaming. The one thing I have going on right now is, even though we're doing video games, obviously right now, there's a secret in the tip of the nose. I actually run a Dungeons and Dragons live play game once a month for a group. We have 8 players total. 7 players total. And that campaign's been going on. Basically, we play once a month and we raise money. We kind of switch. We switch every month. So one month we raise money for the Extra Life team that we have, and then the other months we're doing our family fundraiser because my daughter, his sister, is a cancer patient, and that's put a huge financial strain on our family. So we've been doing fundraising activities in different ways. That's what the website talks about and everything like that. So we go back and forth with that. Then eventually, as our family's needs die down, we're going to start raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Thank you. The good news is, at least for the moment, we got pretty good news to share that she's doing really good. She had her second bone marrow stem cell transplant in February, and that seems to be going really well.
What? I put it
So we're just waiting on some test results. Toward the end of the month, where we'll get to meet with her doctor, find out what's going on with that. And so that's actually where the donations go for that I've got on the channel right now while we're doing this. So we're going to be doing once a week. We're going to be burning through, me and Xander are going to be going through this Legend of Zelda games. And I'm actually going to be doing some streams. I don't know if I'm going to be doing as frequently or on a set schedule. But I am going to be playing some like retro games. I'm trying to figure out like what would be some ones that would be fun and interesting for just me by myself. So I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. I would like to play old school, either console video games or computer games. There's some that I could either go back and play through some classics that I loved, or I could go to some of those things that I missed and never made it through. One that occurred to me to do is I was a huge fan of the old puzzle-based adventure games from
realization that's a locked door, not like a shut door.
That you could just go through and kill those things. So like I love the old Sierra and LucasArts puzzle adventure games, and I also you only need a little bit more to get that. And I also made Indiana Jones is like one of my favorite fictional characters. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite movie of all time, and yet somehow for some reason I never played through Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. So that's like a huge hole in my gaming history that might be fun to do in a stream. I could do that one because that's like right up my alley.
See, the real Indiana Jones game you need to play is Lego Indiana Jones.
No, thank you.
Why not? Yo, they're redoing, like, they're doing the Lego Star Wars games, where they're gonna have all 9 movies in one game, and I'm actually excited for that because Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, and Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga was like some of my favorite childhood games because of how goofy they are. They're not necessarily good games, but they're fun to just mess around with. And the fact that you could always make your own characters and then play through the campaign as your custom character was always really funny. Grumble, grumble. Oh, dude. Look.
Sorry, I was busy.
It was the hungry moblin. I gave.
Oh, you gave him the food? Yeah. I was actually looking over, following our friend here. Went over to his channel. And now following him. That's awesome. I'm going to have to check that out. So yeah, I will be I definitely be doing more streaming and definitely emphasis on old school, but also too, you know, I am a tabletop game professional, and besides that, I've been running D&D. I started running my first D&D campaign when I was in 1986 when I was 11 years old. So I already run one streaming D&D game. I'll definitely be doing more of that as well, now that we've kind of getting the formula down. So through the rest of the year, we'll be completing the campaign we're currently doing, but maybe doing some more stuff like that, both this year and definitely like in the future. I'm going to be doing something even more ambitious than the once a month thing that we're doing right now. Because I actually discovered I kind of really enjoy running, not only just running D&D, which I've always enjoyed.
5 bombs, there's definitely...
Old isometric RPGs. Oh, there's definitely some good titles from that era. So we're talking like the stuff in the mid 90s. Or are you talking, or yeah, what are some things you're thinking of? Oh yeah, Baldur's Gate 3. I'll never forget playing through the original Baldur's Gate because I loved the fact, yeah. When Baldur's Gate was first out and you could network your computers together and play it kind of co-op, me and my brother, we both played it, and we went into the game files and customized our characters like sound files, so that he had a paladin that sounded like Eric Cartman from South Park, and my bard sounded just like Jim Carrey from like Ace Ventura and a couple other movies that grabbed him. So we had basically Jim Carrey and Eric Cartman running through the Forgotten Realms, and it was a blast.
There we go. Got bombs, that's what I needed.
Secret in the tip of the nose.
I couldn't get there because I didn't have bombs.
Now you got some bombs. And Torment, the original Planescape Torment was, I mean, that's like one of those legendary games, and I'm also biased because I'm friends with somebody who worked on that game.
More bombs. It's because I've been killing a ton of enemies off. You can get in. I already checked that.
So don't forget to bomb the eye. Yeah, good call. Drop a bomb at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah. Can't get to it from here, at least. Nothing that way either. Wow. Okay. Cool.
Guess it's all about location, location, location.
Yeah, because instead of cracked walls, they let you guess randomly.
Oh, there's a lot of that going on in
There we
Legend of
go.
Zelda.
No, they always give you cracked walls. Oh, that's right. Can't move it. They're just in there. That's always nice.
Yeah, kills them all. Yeah, and I played, you know, I never played Ultimas 1 through 3, but I started with I got Ultimas 4 and 5 at the same time for Christmas one year, and so I played through both of them back to back, and I was a giant fan of the Ultimas. And I've met Richard Garriott a number of times through the years at conventions and stuff.
I don't know the difference between the blue candle and the original.
You now don't have to leave the room to use it again. It's infinite candling.
That. Oh, okay. So I see. So they're like get really far in the game and then wander around aimlessly and
Then you can
search
burn the
for
crap out of everything because you don't have to sit there and go from one screen to the other to do it again. There you go. Now, do you have enough keys?
No.
You don't have to kill these guys unless you just want to search for a secret.
But I was. Oh. I have to figure out a way to get to the boss room, I guess.
The main complaints about those mid-era Ultima games was the sort of the magic stuff, having to mix the reagents and do all that stuff. The magic system was sort of a pain in the ass, but I still enjoyed them quite a bit.
I don't have enough bombs to kill all these dudes.
And especially considering how revolutionary the whole like storytelling was in those original Ultima games.
Cool.
One bomb short.
How nice. Maybe that room full of enemies will drop bombs. If I could not take damage, which is hilarious, considering I'm fighting throwing douches.
And yeah, if you have any advice for a streamer who is just getting started, and especially one that's trying to, you know, raise a little bit of money for a good cause or two, I'd be happy to accept that advice, because I'm not going to be, my schedule isn't going to allow me to do things as religiously as I'd like, but I'd like to at least have a few steady things going on and have some stuff I'll just kind of do as I can. Yeah, and of course the first thing is maintain a schedule, yeah. Well, I'm definitely going to be
Why does he move every
trying to do that. Right now, for the live action D&D streaming game I run, we at least can announce that one way ahead of time. Like I should be able to say when July's game is going to be within the next couple of days, you know, going toward the end of June.
What is this?
And then we're going to be doing this, try to do the Legend of Zelda thing every Tuesday night. We're going to be working our way through all the games.
I don't know why I'm trying to kill it. I just want it dead.
Just know that this dinosaur's got to die.
He moves every time I get near his face. I have one bomb. If I miss, I still
Wait
lose.
until he's like, yeah, down there, like hugging a wall, and it's a lot easier to predict where he's gonna be.
I'm too afraid to throw the bomb
you go.
because I'm afraid he will instantly destroy it.
You got more bombs.
Cool. That's a good one. I like wasting my time with killing enemies.
I know, right? Who doesn't?
Oh, that's why they like this.
Yeah, they're doing that so that then those assholes can grab you and you can't do anything about it.
There's only a limited amount of them, so there should be nothing. That's it, huh?
Yeah.
What's the point of coming here? Is the question. Absolutely none.
The secret is in the tip of the nose.
That was the tip of the nose. The secret was jack shit.
It says there's a secret in the nose, which means it's probably a block puzzle that you're not paying attention to.
not paying attention to. Okay, well, you tried playing this game for a
You
long
didn't
time,
want to switch with me.
and then want to push every block in this room.
That's
okay?
the game you're playing, son.
That's stupid. That's not fun. I'm fine with, you know, like, there's a handful of blocks, but like this is a lot. Okay, thank God. Yes.
He says that's
Yeah.
entertainment because that's entertainment.
I mean, like, imagine a checkerboarded room full of blocks, and you have to guess which block, not only which block to push, but also which direction to push.
And when we say guess, we really just mean just go one at a time, work your way through.
That still counts as guessing.
Which is what it is.
I want this way.
It's 6 viewers. This may be our largest audience ever.
Ooh, boss.
Hey, remember him? He was so much fun.
Or what? What?
Sort of anticlimactic, don't you think?
What?
Says just wait till your friends hear about this after summer break. They'll never believe you got through Dungeon 7.
Too bad. I'm not on summer break. I graduated. Surprise, I'm a lot older than you thought I was. I turned 19 this year. Surprise, I'm not actually 13.
I don't know, he may have been referring to just nostalgia and talking, you know, like us when we
Yeah.
were 13 years old and playing this game.
That's probably what that is.
He also
Thank you.
says congrats, yeah.
I get the joke now. Sorry, I'm dying.
Yeah, and he and his
I don't want to live anymore.
his stepbrothers, all 3 of them graduated high school at the same time, which having 3 seniors in high school simultaneously was something else, let me tell you.
Okay, well, all I'm saying is, if there, you know, you were a kid in the era of this game first coming out, and you told somebody that you got through 8 dungeons in one night, they would not believe you.
By the way, it's 10 after 11.
We're almost at the end. Come on. I'm literally 2 dungeons. I'm 1 dungeon away from the last dungeon, and 2 dungeons away from the end of the game.
Alright, well,
I think we can do it.
so let's blaze through this fast.
I think we do it. I don't know where dungeon 8 is.
The one that you already
Oh
went
yeah,
to?
that's
Yes, you
dungeon
do
8.
know exactly
Dungeon
where it is.
9. I do know
And
where
you
that
know where
is.
you know where everything is now. You've already been to all of them at this point in,
That's
in
right.
this same
Because
thing.
I have digged
Yeah.
around and got everywhere.
Yeah. So now let's
I'm
start
going to
strong.
continue going that way. Okay,
I mean, you've already got the treasure from Dungeon 8.
yeah.
So
Well, I beat
let's do
all
this.
the
All right, so we're gonna.
Oh, cool. It took me here. That's nice. We're right at the end, so might as well get to it, huh?
Yeah, having 3 seniors was rough, and now I've got 3 high school graduates who are
rent free,
who are
baby.
pretending that they're on eternal summer vacation.
No, after this summer, after the summer's over, I already know what I'm doing. So
You do? Oh,
Yeah.
well, because I don't. Rocks fall, you die.
remember that joke story you always told me? Careful of falling rocks.
Or it says
Native
watch for
American-
falling rocks.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a dad joke
Yeah.
that my dad told me way back in the day.
I knew it was
Like, I can shoot my sword too, assholes.
Wait, I don't have the silver arrows.
No. How do you get those?
That's a great question. I don't know where they are. How to enable silver? I'm just kidding. I bought a potion.
Is that gold or something?
Cool.
Okay. I was just double checking. Yeah,
Are they a part of the dungeon?
the silver arrow is actually the treasure of the 9th dungeon.
Okay.
So first you had to get through the 8th and then all that. I'm just
Here we go.
Wait,
That's right, it's the third.
you haven't beaten the 8th dungeon yet.
Yes, I
I
have.
thought you did.
I walked in there and I beat it.
Oh,
I told you I was going through the whole thing.
you don't have the Triforce, so no, you didn't. You gotta actually get the Triforce piece.
But I remember
No, you didn't do it. You
a
just
heart container appeared and everything.
you got the treasure. You didn't get the Triforce.
That's where the dude, I don't even know which one it is at this point. Yeah, because I don't have the whole Triforce. That would have been nice to know. I could have sworn I beat a boss and it dropped a heart container. I remember.
Nice. Just going for full Eagle Scout. That's amazing. I was a
Ben was an Eagle Scout.
I was a Cub
Or is
Scout
is an Eagle
and
Scout.
dropped out at the age of 7. So that's as far as I ever made
Ben
it.
is not only an Eagle Scout, but he's also going to Australia next month to be a lacrosse
Thank you
player.
very much. I actually followed your channel, so I'll check out what you're up to. Thank you again. He wants to try to beat the whole game. I need to get back to Dungeon 8.
Dungeon 8 is the tree one, right? Better not be lying to me. I wouldn't waste my time there, Chief. I beat a boss in that dungeon and it dropped our container. I remember because it appeared in the corner. I said, well, there's no point in collecting that. I don't need that. I'm so confused. Dude, don't you need to use this book, the magic book, somewhere?
No,
It's
just
useful.
it's just another one of those upgrade things.
What does it do? That's great. Look it up. That the whole point of me wanting to beat this tonight is your
Magic book.
You use it.
It was
like
an
something.
upgrade to a. Da-da-da. The beam of the magical rod would disappear after it made contact with something. So it's an upgrade to the magical rod, which you don't even have.
That's great. Where do I get that? Dude, I've skipped a dungeon. I think I skipped a dungeon. What about Dungeon 7?
We did Dungeon 7.
Which one was that? I'm going through the checklist here. Stop telling me we did something and make sure we did. Please, for the love of God. Do you want to do
Dungeon
this or not?
7 was the demon. Remember,
We
that's
just
the one
did
you
that one.
just did.
So
That
we
was
didn't
7.
do Dungeon 8, you liar.
Dungeon 8 was the tree one that you went in and you got the thing and then you left.
I need you to tell me where every dungeon is now.
It's the tree one.
I believe you because I remember the 8 being appeared. See, the boss isn't blinking, it's dead.
You didn't get the Triforce.
Are you sure?
Well, the game says you didn't. Yeah, I only sort of barely know all the ins and outs of the whole becoming an Eagle Scout thing.
I'm just gonna tank their hits and not give a crap. I don't remember if it was left or right because I never got the map in this dungeon.
That's the thing, you didn't get everything, you just kind of...
Okay, well you don't need the map to win.
Now you can fireball your way through everything.
Dude, why is this room always...
Good, thank God you got that key.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what I would have done without that key, man. Oh, it's this guy. What? Why can I not block there?
Fireballs are too powerful. One whole heart drop, huh? Nice. Spectacle Rock is an entrance to death.
That's scary. What?
It's like, how about
That's terrifying.
I'll avoid the hell out of that place. Death.
I know,
Sucks.
like that. If I was a little kid, like I would be like, well, I know where never to go.
Of course, if you're actually solving puzzles and stuff, like death, entrance to death, Death Mountain. Death Mountain is the name of the place I'm trying to go. Yeah.
Wrong. Death Mountain is on the opposite side of where Spectacle Rock is.
Yeah, but it's the Death Mountain dungeon.
It's not the Death Mountain dungeon. The Death Mountain dungeon is 100% not that. Skip. Wait, is this just the no, okay, it's the dungeon shortcut. Okay.
Got what, 34 followers now? What was it, 50 that I need to get to?
Yep.
That's my goal. 50 followers, you guys.
Skip.
Guess I should just go on Facebook and shamelessly ask people to follow me. So
See?
get the heart container you don't need, and then go up there and grab the Triforce.
But I went up. There's nothing here.
Then what do we miss?
Do we skip Dungeon 6? I told you to go through the checklist of dungeons and tell me what they are.
Then the Dungeon 6 is the dragon. And
We have not done
was
it.
That one. Okay, so that's the one we skipped an entire dungeon. See, we don't have time for all this.
Yes, we do.
Dude, I gotta get up early with your sister and take her to the hospital.
Do you be right? Come on. It's not gonna be that hard.
There's no. Whether you realize that this could be the only one of these we're gonna be able to blaze through the whole game in one sitting.
Yes, I know. That's why I want to get this one out
Zelda
of the way.
2 is not gonna even be nearly
Yeah,
easy.
that's why I just want to get this one out of the way.
Well,
I can only follow once. Follow again.
Recruit, help us out. No, I mean, like I said, I'm just getting things going as far as the Twitch stuff happens. So if I can earn Twitch affiliate status sometime in the next month or so, that would be kind of cool.
Are you gonna tell me where the dungeon is, or am I just gonna walk where I hope it is?
Totally where you hope it is.
I mean, it's somewhere near the graveyard.
Yeah, that would be.
It's near the graveyard to the southwest.
There we go. It's actually next. It's in near the northeast edge of the graveyard.
Cool. I know. I'm. Oh, wait. Okay.
Hey, you can toot your home.
Dude, I'm not having RNG take me to my destination, man. That's not happening. Maybe if I die at a specific frame of the game, I'll automatically complete it.
All right, 251 keys.
Stop.
And if you die,
I think this is a dead end I'm walking towards. No, never mind. Okay. Where is this? Okay. I know, I was headed in the right direction this whole time. Calculated. Ta-da. I mean, yep, Lionel's right where I wanted to go.
thank you for that.
Thank you, Dad. You've been real helpful, thanks. Mister, I told you where to go. No, you didn't.
I also still have shipping to do.
Let's
Or at
let me
least
do
to
the
finish.
dungeon.
At least get the whole Triforce.
It would help if this, like, now the D-pad on this is really weird. Because I can go up while holding left. I don't understand.
Hmm. get you to, well, you got a ferry to fill up all your max heart containers. You got all the keys in the universe. But still only 8 bombs.
It's just because I don't have enough bombs. I upped my bomb count. No, really?
Yeah, you
Oh, that's right. I wasn't able to pay.
You didn't have the money. Get your happy ass over to Dungeon 6.
Isn't there a shortcut near me? Where's the shortcut? Where's the nearest shortcut rocks? Why is this thing moving so fast?
Trying to follow. Okay, so that's where you were.
Yes, I'm right there.
Well, you're not even that far. You don't really need a shortcut. Just make your way over to the graveyard.
You want me to go through the Lost Woods all the way through the graveyard?
Yeah, that's
Alright.
closer than taking it. And it's just as close as anything else you're gonna do. Because I mean, that's it. The entrance is right next to the graveyard.
Well, I know that.
So.
What? That did not touch me.
Other comments.
Okay. Oh my god.
Nice. Oh. At least during this time, we got some Facebook donations.
Really?
Yep.
That's cool.
I forgot to actually put the link to the stream on the actual fundraiser page, just on my main one. But it still seems to have worked.
I think we walked past this dungeon, and then
Ooh, do you have a key?
do I? I don't know. Do I?
I mean, you have infinite candle.
That's Wizrobe.
Oh, so this is the one where you're gonna get the magic rod, because
Yeah.
this is the Wizrobes. I remember now. The fact that you did this all out of order discombobulated me. Aim at the eyes of Goma.
That's right. The first Zelda game also. Look, this is all the way from Wind Waker, Goma. At the tattoo on my leg.
That nobody can see.
Nope. It's not completed. Don't worry.
Just
Don't
wait.
worry.
When it heals, Xander will have a big tattoo reveal in his chest. But right now it's a crusty, nasty nightmare.
Yeah, it's all scabby and gross.
The compass. Now that you're OP for this dungeon. You're like, I've beaten the other dungeons before I gone back and mopped this one.
Why did that one dungeon have the dragon boss, but with the one head?
Well, it was the same dragon as the level 1.
Yeah, but it wasn't level 1. And it was still the...
It just made him tougher, but then you already had all your upgrades. This didn't take much.
He died in one hit. The blue Wizrobe sucked.
The 82 Skidoo asks, how did you manage the 250 keys? Well, unfortunately, that's the one thing. We've been, when I say we, I mean he's the one doing all the playing. We've been playing it straight through without any, cheats or upgrades. But at one point, the game glitched, and he was trapped in a room that was supposed to drop a bomb to get him out. And it was also supposed to open the door you came in on once you killed all the enemies in it. And neither one of those things happened. So he couldn't even die in order to get out of the room just to go reset at the beginning of the dungeon.
Nope.
So he opened up the cheat menu on this emulator, and all he wanted to do was get bombs so that he could just do the bomb thing and get out of the room. And weirdly, once he did that, suddenly it upgraded his money, his keys, and his bombs to max. And even though everything else went back down again after he used some stuff, the key thing has stayed. So it's kind of the one kind of ongoing
My money's gone.
cheat.
Bombs are gone. I died. Wow.
So it's like he hasn't had to worry about the keys part of it for the last couple of dungeons, but
I mean,
we're still trying to go through and
legitimately did
yeah,
everything else, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
yeah. I mean, you've cleared like every room, like you would have been able to get the keys anyway. It's just kind of weird.
I've pretty much gone to every room in it.
So it just sucked. Like if he'd have been able to even suicide, he could have just reset at the beginning of the first room, but there was no way to go back.
I couldn't go
Hey,
back.
yeah, you've already seen this.
Is there any?
Yeah, locksmith achievement unlocked.
Yeah.
Bomb everything. Bomb the old man.
That's it. Okay. Screw you. Ooh. What?
You got
Invisible
you got
enemies.
whiz
My
road,
favorite.
son.
I was like, why am I taking damage without touching him?
We are turning this off at midnight. I have got to get at least a few hours of sleep
Tired
tonight.
old man.
You are gonna sleep until God knows when, whereas I gotta
That's
get
not
up.
true. I'm actually getting up.
I have to. Yeah, you're gonna get up when?
Yes, probably at like 10.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be dropping the kids off at your mom's at 7 o'clock in the morning and taking Liz to the hospital. She's got an ultrasound.
What? An ultrasound?
She had an ultrasound today, but it didn't go well, and now they didn't redo it.
Oh.
So yeah, I really beat this dungeon and we're out of here.
I freaking can't. I'm wandering blind. These dungeons are hard. You expect me to be a master at a video game I have never beaten. I have never even seen this dungeon in my whole life. Give me a break.
Look at you go. You're doing great.
Yes, as the invisible enemies kill me. But see, like, what do you want me to do about that? What do you want me to do about that? Invisible enemy killing me, and I forgot I have a potion.
I know. Tasty.
If I drink anything that's red and it turns blue, I'm immediately forcing myself to throw up. And I will then run to the nearest poison control center, scared for my life. Sure.
Yeah. I have some go juice.
See, you're just getting tired and cranky, old man.
Well, I mean, this does not change anything I just said.
You're right, it doesn't change anything. However, you're cranky.
Oh, fair enough.
See? I just heard like a popping noise from my nose and I did not like it. Skip.
Yep. Screw those guys.
Already killed this. Back in here. One enemy. What will I do? Oh, thank God. There's the map.
This is the dragon.
That,
Totally looks like a dragon.
you know, it looks like a seahorse. If you want my opinion.
I mean, it looks as much like a dragon as the dragons in the video game Adventure did.
No, I
The
believe
fucked
I
up
would
duck.
believe that this is more of a dragon than I would in Adventure. Push the left block, Nick. Do it. Oh yeah, kill all.
Kill
the-
everything first.
No,
Oh,
no.
As I say, do not let that happen. That would be bad. Unless you want to spend more money on a shield. You're so convinced it's the left block. But they will.
When hasn't it not been? Is my question.
Or you could bomb the
It's
wall.
probably on the wall. But it's always worth checking.
Yeah.
Telling you, man. If it's 2 blocks like that,
There are secrets where fairies don't live. That would be the next dungeon that you
Yeah.
already did to drain the lake, blah, 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 because you're doing all this out of order.
I'm like, thanks. I totally did not need that. I just immediately got teleported downwards to where the other one was because it just blasted me away. Oh,
Excuse me.
I have to go to the right. Wait, I haven't got the item from this dungeon.
Yeah, you'll have a compass, which doesn't tell you that anyway.
No, because the compass only tells you where the boss is. It's probably in the arm thing.
Yeah, you need to get them. Because you've already got the upgrade for the
Yeah, I have the
one.
upgrade for it, but not the actual. Oh, there's a locked door right here. See, I just need to go this way. That's all I get. I killed something I couldn't see. Stop, stop, chill out, dude. Chill out, dude. I don't understand. Invisible enemy. Okay, number one thing I hate about video games is the enemy that touches you and hurts you. Like, if you bump into your dog, do you die? No.
The dog isn't trying to kill you.
Okay, but if an enemy walks into you, you should not. Oh yeah, the magical sword also kills these guys in one hit and does not make them split. But like, if you bump into, okay, I don't care how scary it looks, unless it's covered in spikes, touching it should not hurt you.
Well, especially in these old school video games, I mean, it's kind of how this had to work.
That's fair, but an enemy shouldn't be able to hurt you and also hurt you by touching you. Like, that's bull.
Well, hurry up and kill these things.
I guess what direction I'm gonna push this. It's always the left, man. Link's left-handed. Even in this game, look what arm he's using for his sword. Unless you turn that direction, we don't talk about that. But if you aim down and up, it's always his left hand. I'm just saying, dude. Wait a second. I didn't get an item from that. Wait, oh, it's the letter. Okay, so that's the potion just turns back into the letter when you use it, I guess. I too enjoy being able to see with my eyeballs. Dude, these things are so annoying until you get the one yourself. Dark rooms, so awful. Joke's on you, idiot. I feel like I've been everywhere. Actually, I have.
Bomb every direction.
I don't think I need the Wizrobe.
Alright, he said, thank you for my channel. Auto Hushers. Oh, that much appreciated. Thank you very much. We get a few.
Oh, it's this guy. I've dealt with your kind before. And I've already fought the stronger version of this boss. Wow.
Still don't have the treasure.
Hit. Boom. Done. I got half an hour to beat the last dungeon.
You didn't get the treasure.
What? I don't think I need that though, because the treasure.
Don't you want it since it's right there?
I
You got the
guess
upgrade
so.
for it?
I mean, I didn't want to backtrack through the dungeon, but now it doesn't matter because we've already gone through.
Go to the rooms you haven't been before.
But I don't know, because this is not like the other Zelda games that tell me when I've been to a room and where the treasure chests are.
Yeah, because this one doesn't hold your hand yet, candy.
What? Why do you consider every... Just because it's, like, convenient doesn't mean it's holding my hand.
Is that like giving you a hard time?
That's not hand holding. That's just being reasonable. You think shit game design is
So you
know,
think
good.
you think Miyamoto was a shit game designer?
That's not what I said either. Dude, tell me what room it's in. I don't know what room it's in. I thought I lost my shit.
You will if you keep that up.
I don't know which room it's in, and I'm
I'll
just gonna
tell
keep wandering
How
around.
about I tell you?
That's why I told you to tell me where it is. Okay, you don't get to complain about me wandering around.
It's on the top left of the map.
Okay. Can't complain about me wandering around if you basically make me wander around. So I have to bomb behind where the boss was?
No, you have to go over here. And go up.
It still triggers me that the left and right doors. God dang it. The left and right doors
Block puzzle.
line up. Okay. I swear. What was thinking? The left and right doors line up with the floor tiles, but the does this do anything?
I do not think it has anything inside the dungeon.
But it should teleport me out. But the left and right doors line up with the floor tiles, but the top and bottom ones line up either with the middle. See? Erg. Walking simulator, my favorite game.
Walking simulator.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
Not goat simulator. Oh yeah, it creates fire when you do that.
It doesn't have that. Invisible enemies are BS. That's good game design, right, Dad?
Yep.
Enemies that teleport inside of you and immediately give you two hearts of damage.
Gives you something to think about, don't it?
Mm-hmm. How much I hate old Zelda games. A clock in a room with only one enemy. Screw you. Screw your
I
friends.
will take your bombs, or not. Now you can leave.
Test it out. Ooh. That's fair. Okay.
Those guys only take damage when they stop.
Yeah, I know. Boop. And you can't kill them? Even when they're time stopped. Wait, I don't want to be here. I have a secret on me. Is there a potion shop nearby?
I don't know. Where the heck are you? You're over here.
At the top left of the map right now.
Nope. There's some shops, but not the one you want.
Scroll up more. I'm willing to walk.
It's at the very top of the map over here. There's a potion shop. Near Spectacle Rock.
Okay, it's...
So, right where you want to be anyway.
Yeah.
But useful to have right before you go into...
That's where I bought them earlier.
Get wrecked.
Well, that's where I bought the one earlier. Because the one turns into two. After you use it.
Down to 2 viewers because it's getting late and normal people with souls are going to bed.
God, okay.
Or when I say souls, I mean in jobs.
I need to stop using this because it makes fire at where I need to be, and then I walk into the fire,
And then you die.
and then I take damage.
Yeah.
Ignore. Show her the letter. She smiles. Hello. I'm a design. Okie dokie. I buy it, and I immediately use it. After I kill these guys.
I wouldn't use it. Wouldn't wait too long.
I was gonna kill those guys, but it was super laggy. You don't know. Okay.
I go back and buy another potion.
I can't buy a potion until I use this one. Because it gave me 2. Everyone wants you 2.
Yep.
Okay. I'm ready. I never got the magic boomerang, but whatever.
This is it.
Here we go. No different than the other dungeon. Skip. Oh, are you serious?
Nothing but blue with robes.
They have so much health. Imagine trying to do this without the magic sword.
I'll do it with the wooden sword.
This is literally the 4th song that's in this game. There are only 4 songs. I'm pretty sure. There goes my shield. Like, look at that. It costs so much money to get a shield, and those things take it away and never drop it. In Zelda, in every other Zelda game, if you get your shield stolen by like you kill it and it gives it back to you. At least like in Twilight Princess, you could lose your shield. I can no longer block these attacks. I'm just completely vulnerable. And I'm like in line of fire. I don't even need to kill these guys.
You hope.
If the room is open, I'm leaving it. Get me out of here. This place sucks. Wow.
That was, you just looped around. That's the room. That's the Triforce barrier room.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to look at the map here, and I have to bomb a wall that it doesn't tell me to.
I mean, this is a big ass dungeon.
Well, there's something in the center. And it's a staircase. Isn't that what those things were supposed to look like earlier when I was fighting them?
No.
These are different?
Yeah.
But now they have like an actual head on it instead of just looking like walking fireballs.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah, but you're not going to beat this game in 15 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? We can at least get close. As soon as I saw the blue, I was like, nope. I'm healing myself.
Let's see what you can accomplish. Besides burning yourself.
So stupid. What is this thing? I don't know. I'm leaving.
Go to the next room, asshole. Oh, sorry. He didn't say the last part.
Where am I? Oh. Okay, goodbye. Actually, hold it. Look how this room looks. I don't know how to kill this thing.
You gotta you gotta stab the middle dude.
I did when I was taking damage and it didn't do anything. No, it didn't. It made the tink noise. Tink noise means no damage. Whatever, I went to the next room. Bye. So I can still use this thing while I can't use this one.
Link is running around with a wand in one hand and a sword in the other.
Did you know, canonically, that Breath of the Wild Link is the single strongest Link ever?
Yeah, but all his equipment degrades.
Yeah, he's stronger than his equipment, which is saying something. Because humans are definitely not more durable than a sword. I'm just saying.
I want you to have bombs. Interesting.
Well, yeah, because, like, I can't get anywhere in this
Get
dungeon.
that key.
I can't get anywhere in this dungeon without blowing it up. I'm actually just ignoring enemies at this point. Like, I feel like there's no point in actually trying to kill them, because they're just too strong.
Except there's so many times where you have to kill the enemies in a room for to reveal the secret.
Well, when I get to that necessary point, I'll do that.
Till then, you're gonna run around like a crazy person.
Exploding everything. I mean, like, I'll try to kill these dudes if you want, but they attack much faster than I ever will be capable of. Like, I'm just gonna lose.
Well,
I'm just going to lose to them. My shield is gone. This game is cheap.
look how you've been doing great. In a few hours, you have nearly beaten the game.
I know, and I just want to beat it because we're right here at the end. Yeah, I just don't know where I'm going. And now I have no health, and it's not going to give me any health.
Well, you do know that right outside the door is a potion.
And yeah, but like I can only buy it one more.
As well.
Take me straight to the silver arrows and gain it. We will finish this game right now. I just need directions.
Alright.
GPS my way to victory, man.
You're one gold to spare. Or rupee, rather.
You're thinking so far into RPG that you're RPGing harder
Look.
than I am.
You're correct. I'm a D&D guy. I'm always gonna think gold pieces. Alright. Go up 2 screens.
Give me a sec. Almost there. Almost there. And action.
Old man, not blocking you. Go ahead and take a, and then go up. Take a bomb and blow your way through the.
To the left.
Oh, sorry. I meant to the left of where the old man was, is where you should have been. Then bomb your way up.
Oh, what? Dad. That leads me to the same place. And I'd rather just go here because there's less of annoying enemies. See, it leads me to the same place. It leads me to the staircase.
Alright, then go through the underground tunnel. Be careful not to lose your magical shield in that next room filled with likes.
Fuck you.
Too late.
A room full of enemies that completely
Then-
strip you of your money.
So once you're done, at least you don't have to worry about your shield now.
Blow my brains
So then the next room, it says, it's best to just avoid these enemies. If you'd like to get the compass, bomb the wall below and head down to the next screen.
Oh my god, stop. It's so stupid. Gimme. I guess I have to use range.
Just walk down, use a bomb to blast through the wall below.
Oh, okay. I don't have that. Maybe killing these things will give me more. Aha.
Nice.
Oh no.
Defeat all the Wizrobes and you'll get the compass.
Cool.
You have the compass. Just backtrack by heading up 2 screens and then head right. Head through the door to the right.
Run.
Here you will fight a brand new and perhaps the most difficult enemy in the game, Patra. You have to defeat all the smaller eyes before you can get the larger one. However, you don't have to defeat this one.
I wouldn't miss.
So just head down a screen. He's just there to scare the shit out of you.
See that?
Defeat all the gels and get some rupees and then bomb the wall to the right. Now, normally I wouldn't be sitting there telling him how to go through this step by step, but we're trying to get this done fast.
Yep. So I gotta go down?
Bomb. Use a bomb to blast open the wall up. Huh? Oh.
You skipped ahead, dude. Slow
The
down.
gels. So yeah, bomb the wall to the right. Here, find a second Petra, and you don't actually have to defeat him. Doing so will cause the dungeon map to appear. So
This is a bull.
Okay, are those things vulnerable to the magic, or you have to?
I tried
sort
that last time. I have to sort it. There we go.
Blast on distances. Now you got a dungeon.
And the biggest dungeon of the game. Wow, that's huge. Whoa. That's a lot of rooms.
Told you. Alright, use a bomb to blast open the wall above. You don't have to defeat any enemies. Run north and blast into O with a bomb yet again. See, now you're gonna...
And kill it.
You'll have to defeat the Wizrobes in this room.
See, the problem
stupid
I
balls.
have with these Zelda games is that killing enemies is supposed to be fun, and when you get to this point in the game, it's just generally not
Oh, look,
fun.
red ring.
Thank God, I will take 1/3 damage. I have the best sword and the best armor in the game. Cool. Wait, is that it? Go back down.
Alright, can you backtrack left of screen, up a screen, you fought the first Patra.
Is this room right? Hello? Was that the room? It said blast hole to the left, right? The old man was up north?
Yeah.
Well, I just came from north, so I guess that's not it.
Trying to figure out where you are.
Maybe it was right. This is where I first fought it. There it is.
Go through the locked door above.
I've already been up there, so it's not far. Oh my god, just let me in! God, the whole stupid jump around
Go to
thing.
the next room and blast to the left.
What?
No, where the old man is.
No, you said go to the next room. Blast the left. I know you were saying what he said, but that didn't
Go
make
to the
any
next
sense.
room, you dickhead.
You gotta tell me faster than that. More specific.
You gotta defeat them all and push the block to the left. Because it's always the left block.
I told you. It actually is always the left block.
Make your way through the underground passage.
These enemies should be dropping hearts left and right, but they don't.
You might as well open all the doors since you have all the keys in the world. Go ahead and but you want to go to the left. And then you're going to head left to screen. You don't have to defeat these guys unless you just feel like it. They'll drop some cash.
No hearts. It'd be nice if it let me aim forward. Dude, that's my problem right now, is it just does not do what I ask it to. I'm having that problem big time with the controls right now. I don't like this. What is that fake 3D crap?
This one's slightly different. Its eye will move in a more elliptical formation. Defeat the enemy, then push the block on the left.
See? Tink.
Actually, this way, kind of figuring out his pattern. Doing alright.
Because this one isn't as BS because it isn't spread out. Good on here.
Yep. New underground passage. He says you can avoid the enemies in the next room if you want. Just bomb the north wall.
Oh, it's real fast. Run real fast.
He
Can't die.
said, but eventually you'll have to defeat all of them. Probably to go back the way you came. You'll have to defeat all the Wizrobes in this room.
Worst enemy in this game, and I can no longer attack them. Yep. God. Dude, we
I
are
don't.
right
I
there.
don't think we can keep going. Look, I mean, there's we're this far. This is
Okay.
a long ass dungeon.
Alright. How do I quit?
Well, you died, so you're already saved.
Okay. But
Well,
I
you
didn't-
guys.
Wait, I didn't press save. I should
There's no
continue.
save.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
Zelda, there's no save. Boy, what? That's literally me and
But it
Maru's
automatically
thing.
saves whenever you die.
That's not true. There's a save button.
Okay, go save. Makes you feel better.
I'm not quitting to have.
Oh crap!
I'm not quitting to have everything. Okay. Cool. Do whatever.
All right.
That was fun. Except for the part where I'm gonna shoot myself.
Well, for everybody who has watched the last almost 4 hours, tuned in, or catches this on the VOD, which I'll be uploading to my YouTube channel in a couple days, thanks. And we'll be doing this again with jumping into Zelda 2.
After we finish that one.
The Adventure of Link after
Oh.
this. Next Tuesday, 8 o'clock. See you guys then. Thanks, everybody.